Hello, hello, and welcome along to another episode of Drathnor Keep. Last episode, where did we start?
The seance.
You were preparing for a seance.
Indeed. Who lit some candles?
Me.
Olivia did. Great. And who did you see?
Leora Gallanford.
Nice, Galenford, but I'll give it you. It helps if you're in Roll20. I can't give you inspiration if you're not inside it. What does she have to say for herself?
Find Tommel.
Pretty much, you have to find Tommel. Who is Tommel?
Her man.
Her boyfriend slash lover slash maybe a secret husband.
Who works
They
at
were
the
trying
stables.
to.
And he's also the stable boy. Exactly that. Who is the stable man who he is the son of?
That gray-haired man.
That grey-haired man! That's the one! Going...
I'm gonna guess Goran.
Yeah, Goran. Goran Briarwood. Exactly that. Look at
Look
that.
at the cast list.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yep. After that, what did you discover about them? Where did you think they might be?
South.
So he was a courier to what was it? Or it was not a courier. It was opening up a smithy. No, stable.
Farriers,
Opening up a
actually.
stable in
You're
Farrier,
getting there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where?
Where?
In
In that place.
The south.
To the south.
Town, the wire town that I cannot remember the fucking.
Caelharin.
Telluria, yes. Elora, remember? She nearly lost a character there. Yeah. And then she nearly did lose a character. This character.
Oh my god, random ass pig.
What did that? Random ass pig, yeah.
A rabid boar.
I quite like rap. Random ass pig. But yes. Fantastic. Okay. And you were given something to help you get there a bit quicker. Quick fire. Jamal, what's your horse called?
Oh, shit.
God.
I thought
Why'd
the
you
answer
start
was
with
level
Jamal?
2. That's what we were given level 2.
Going. Mikyala, what's your horse called?
I'm gonna say Cloudberry.
Ah, fantastic. Elora, what's your horse called?
How could I
Darling.
forget?
Yeah, you're not going to forget that one. Josh, what's your horse called?
You're muted, Josh, so you're wrong.
He had a cute name.
Clip clop.
And is that everyone? Matt, what's your horse called?
No. Asheron.
Ashman?
Not quite.
Might cost me like
Close.
midnight or something.
Ashen.
Ashen,
No,
yes.
it's cute.
In all fairness, Jamal, you had the hardest one to remember. It was Bridle
I was
Winnie.
gonna say Jamal had the
Bridle
worst.
Winnie. And
I'm gonna be honest, Jamal, if I got asked
Small
first,
seconds.
I would have been wrong too, but I was able to scroll in time because I got asked last.
Josh, your pony's name was Biscuit.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah.
should have remembered that.
Yeah, you should have. You were good friends with him. Who did you chat to in a cave?
Spider.
Spider.
Mm-hmm. I'm not giving out the inspiration to all three of you. And who else was in the cave?
An Ankeg.
Tommel.
Tommel.
What?
Who else was in that cave? I was like, Keg, but you are correct for the next question. What monster did the spider complain about that you had to go and fight to protect Tommel, the people on the road, and the spider? And Matt said, Ankeg. Beautiful. What was the Ankeg's name?
Oh,
We don't know.
Asshole.
You didn't ask. How rude
I
of
couldn't
you.
ask, I couldn't talk to it.
Okay, what did Hugo turn into in the fight?
Giant
Snake.
snake.
Giant anaconda.
A giant snake. My anaconda do. And that right there is where we're going to pick up. And that was a fucking fun recap, wasn't it? Might do that a bit more often. But I have to remember a lot about the session to be able to do that, right? If I can't remember anything, then I have to go, what happened last session, guys? And take a back seat.
There's the rub.
Yeah. So Tommel is waiting for you outside. You did heal Clover up, so you guys are looking a little worse for wear, but you're okay, apart from Hugo, who is looking spick, span, and curvy-worvy. Just a quick recap, Josh. Remind me, how does it look when you speak as your snake? Sniggity
So,
snitty.
yeah, he, like,
does
his
it look?
mouth doesn't mood or anything like that, because that would be creepy. You just kind of hear his voice out loud. Basically.
Okay.
It just projects.
Yeah,
exactly.
so almost like it's sort of like a telepathic projection. Okay, cool.
Exactly. Yeah.
And when you turned into the snake,
Yes.
did that look any different to your traditional wild shape? It did, right? Am I right in thinking that I've got a note that says you went into the light?
So, like his little
That's what my
wild-
note says, which I really should have written about Alex.
So,
Yeah.
like his little wild shape, like light emanates from him, and then completely engulfs him, and then absorbs straight back into him when it does. When that light clears, he's then in that new form.
Right.
The same thing happened here, but in a much bigger scale.
And you mentioned something about Saloon when you did it, right?
Oh yeah. So he ran it in.
It's like 8 weeks ago,
feeling-
I know.
Yeah, he ran into melee, feeling like Saloon was guiding him, and then that's when he wild shaped into the giant snake.
So you guys have succeeded. That Ankeg is dead. I'm gonna need an honest answer, so I don't want an answer from Josh.
I'm the only honest one here.
Yeah.
How rude.
Did I give you the Ankeg's loot?
No.
No.
What
Okay.
is this loot?
Okay.
A carapace?
Let me find it for you.
I think there was a scaling staff of the Python in there.
And that is why he said not Josh.
Yes, here we go. So there are 2 claws that can be potentially taken to a blacksmith and recrafted into a weapon that deal additional acid damage. You may also attempt to extract some Ankeg acid, should you wish. Is anybody here pursuing alchemical studies of sorts? That's Hugo shenanigans, right?
No.
But not acidy stuff, right?
Sure.
And does anybody do is anybody sort of a hunter by trade or a survivalist?
Oh, that's me.
That sounds like you, great. So if I think that's probably more up Clover's. Nope. Mikyala's not playing the bear. It's probably more up Olivia's street than up Hugo's in terms of extracting the acid. So Olivia, if you wish to, you may give me a sleight of hand check or survival check your choice to extract that.
Ooh, yeah.
The claws can just be hacked off. Ragnar has more than enough strength, should you wish.
Yeah.
Survival. Okay.
They can be turned into any slashing weapon, and they'll deal an additional d6 of acid damage when you do so.
Great.
I believe
13.
you use a slashing weapon, do you, Mr. Ragnar the Red?
Mm-hmm.
Are you greatsword or great axe? Because I seem to remember you saying great axe, but you meant greatsword. Is it that way around?
Great sword.
Okay,
Just
cool.
slashing damage.
What did you get, Olivia? Sorry.
13.
Is your survival lower than your sleight of hand? Well, I suppose your dex is good and you're not
They are
proficient
the
in
same
either.
score.
Oh, okay.
Plus 4.
Cool.
We're only level 2.
Well, yeah. I don't know. Are you proficient in either?
I'm proficient in both.
Oh, both. Right. That's right. Okay. You're on next up. Oh, right. Sorry. That's a. I thought you were saying that out loud as Alex. I really didn't need to read that, did I? Cool. You may take a vial of potent acid. This is a similar... You can add a vial of acid, like a regular vial of acid. Just be aware that it does 3d6 acid damage on hit instead.
Wowee. Yeah, it's the least this thing deserves.
Trust me,
having my-
Clover knows well how dangerous that acid
I
is.
know, Clover.
said
That was so
3d6?
fucked up.
Yeah, it's a
Sorry.
3d6.
One time
Sorry
use?
that happened to you.
It's just a vial of acid, so if you add vial of acid in D&D Beyond, one of you, probably Mikyala, and then just
that's like
make a note to say 3d6 damage. I think it's an item you throw once and it splashes out in like 5 feet or something.
Yep.
Bro. It's not something you coat your weapon with.
No, that would break the weapon. Acid not good for weapons. Poison good for weapons.
Oh,
yes.
I understand that.
One dissolves swords and the other one enhances them. Although saying that, you could probably coat an Ankeg claw weapon with acid. That would make sense. Anyway, you guys have succeeded. You've had your XP. You know that the cave is empty other than this, and you have a Tommel waiting just outside the cave for you. Please.
What was his deal? Was he all injured?
Yes, you know that he had a
Spider
badly
protected him.
wounded
Oh yeah,
leg.
he was bundled up.
Yeah, badly wounded leg. He cannot walk unassisted.
Okay, well, we'll take care of
Well, you got a mount for him, right? He will ride and one of you will walk, I assume. He was particularly pleased that you brought Ashen, because Ashen is the horse he trained, and it's not a horse he's going to be keeping. So he was pleased to see it another time. Cool. Anyone for a bonus D4? Tell me which horses he was taking south.
The two white stallions.
White ones.
Go off, Matt. The two white. They were elven trained from Telluria. Someone enjoyed last session. All right, you can go out. That Ankeg is going to come with Cael for the rest of time. He's going to follow you around.
Oh my god, no.
I will group them so you can never get away from it every time your token comes on. Anyway, yeah, go back to the wilderness. Is it this one? Is that the right map? Oh, that's taking a long time to load. That's probably the right map. When you get outside, Tom sort of looks and counts you out. Hugo, are you coming out first?
I don't know. I don't think I care.
Can you make
in no particular order?
Okay, so you.
I'll come out first.
Okay, as you come out, he is going to draw a dagger and he is going to try and stab you. Make a dex save.
Yeah, I bet he is.
As the snake or as me or whoever's higher?
As the snake. That's who he's trying to stab.
Who's trying to stab him?
Tommel is trying to stab the snake.
This guy we saved.
Hugo walked in and the first thing that came out was a giant snake. You will take 3 piercing damage as he sort of scrambles back and he goes, "Get back, beast!"
Tomo, no, that's my friend.
You just hear, ah!
And then the rest of you follow and he's like, What manner of sorcery is this?
Why did you attack me?
That's like his thing.
Technology
Hugo's
has
a snake?
gone really crazy. Ever since you left, we have something new called druids.
It looks like you went, "Oh, I didn't know you were an advanced druid." And
You hear that, Hugo?
Very
I'm
smart.
sorry I didn't catch the hair. Yeah, he sort of looks at you all and you just think this is normal? You see this every day?
Yep.
Not necessarily every day, but more than enough times.
No, I think every day.
Oh, sorry, Josh,
Hugo's
I haven't
an
done the
animal.
extra forms. Well, I don't think you've ever seen Hugo as, you guys have ever seen Hugo as
Oh, not as a
a
big
snake
snake,
before, no.
But it's
all
not
kinds of things.
Doctor
Sure.
I did do this, right? I did
Rats,
do this. Yeah, there we go.
spiders.
Yeah, but never a creature
Dogs.
that's large. This is definitely a new
Yeah.
thing.
No, actually, that's very fair. That's new.
Hmm.
That's new.
There he is.
I just got a green outline.
Because it's level 1.
I'm one with nature, bitch.
Oh. Level 1 with me.
See how one.
Yeah.
See how one.
Nature.
Level 2.
But
two with
yeah,
nature.
Tom was sort of looking. Right. You want to be careful on the road, looking like that. Others might attack you too. You look very.
But
cool,
he
though.
has us for protection.
That's true.
Why
You will
would
look like.
people just attack animals?
Have you seen the size of you? You look terrifying.
Well,
You just-
even more so, why would they just attack me?
Out of fear. That's
No
the reason
matter
most
how
people attack.
big- No matter how big, animals have feelings too.
Right.
We all bleed the same. We might not bleed the same color, but we all bleed the same.
Did you tell that to the 6-legged
not
pincer
everything
dude
has
in there?
blood.
I tried to,
and is it
but he
dead?
wouldn't talk to
Yeah.
me.
And is it dead?
It's
Hell
We're
yeah.
dead.
You're incredible.
We got your vengeance. Your
Can we-
mother's vengeance.
Can we go home?
Okay,
Yes.
but I need to stop
We should
somewhere
make a move, yeah.
first.
Where do you need to go, Hugo? You
I
have
want
a
to
pit
tell
stop?
I want to tell the spider that his home's free.
Oh, yeah. Don't scare him as a snake.
You guys
I
can zip
won't.
all the way
But
over
I
there.
am gonna slither there and just start writhing around the ground.
I don't go with you to the cave.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm not going to go in, but do you
I
return
get
to human form to go in?
I will, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Um,
and then as I like make a little way into the cave, I'll be like, "Hello, it's me."
Is it me you're looking for?
The spider
I was
says,
wondering.
"Why have you returned?"
I come bearing good news.
He's big.
Oh,
Your home is safe now.
you've killed the
took care
jagged
of
sharp
the-
creature.
Yes, exactly.
That is good. You may take from the horde.
Oh, I didn't do this for a reward.
I know.
Why was that difficult to say?
That-
Oh, reward. I didn't do this for a reward.
Well, what?
And that is why you should take something. They are human artifacts. They are no use to me.
Okay.
Come.
You might want to wait before you go outside, though, because everyone's there waiting for me. You might scare them.
I do not need to leave right now. It is too bright.
That's fair. Yeah, I'll head over to the...
Uh,
I'm assuming
so-
dragon-type horde.
No, not at all. What you can see is like various hunters or bandits or other creatures, other people have come in and attacked this spider, and they have all
Yes.
been laid to waste. You will get a... Oh, no, hold on. Hold the phone, that was close. I nearly gave you a CR5 treasure card.
Aw, come on.
You may roll me a
Yippee.
d12.
A D12. 12.
Nice, and you may deal out your treasure
I
card.
knew it was going to be a 12. But I didn't say it, so the jinx did.
Treasure card.
You will find a level 1 potion, a potion of healing, and a level 1 cleric spell scroll. Roll me a d20. Didn't
Come
expect to
on.
need this table, so bear with.
Bless, bless, bless.
It ain't bless.
15.
It's in alphabetical order. That's the only thing I know. Sorry, I'm just
Shield
waiting for
of
my
faith.
spreadsheet to open. No, it is a sanctuary scroll.
You're
Is
close.
it just a lesser potion?
No, it's a regular potion of healing.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm adding these to the loot tracker.
Groupie looty.
Sanctuary.
One potion of healing.
We'll all type along with you. I love it when we add things on a typewriter.
What was it? A scroll?
This is ASM office
Sanctuary. My
Sanctuary.
sanctuary. Cool.
ASMR. Oh wow,
Oh,
Kingdom
there you go.
Hearts.
Yeah, Josh used to play the song all the time. Just the song. Like, I don't play the
It
game.
slaps.
I just know the song.
Yeah, because
To be fair, he's also told me the story 3 or 4 times, so I know all about Sora and Riku and Kier or whatever.
Do
the
you
fucking
know?
name
Does
is, yeah.
anyone know the story?
No, and
No.
like he tries, but he tells me the whole story front to back, and I'm like, I can't take that all in.
It's
What are
a
you talking
lot
about?
of story.
Who's Riku?
No, Riku's from Final Fantasy X. Yeah, I can't remember his name. Rokus, Rikus, I don't know what his
No.
fucking name
Cloud.
Oh, Roxas.
is. Roxas, that's what I was looking for. There you go. Anyway,
Voiced by that kid.
Yeah, that sounds.
yeah, you guys can head back. It's a couple of hours before you come to here, and you will see a large troll in the middle of the road.
Oh, right.
My buddy.
And it very, very slowly and sort of like on an axis, exactly like it looks in the game, swivels round. It doesn't take steps; it just swivels round. You're just
brother.
here. Oh, go on then.
Hi, Zibin.
you.
Tom will sort of like, what? You're friends with trolls? What is
No.
is your people's deal?
Silly boy.
Why? Is everyone friends with?
Troll.
Oh,
It's a gnome.
This is just some clown.
that's no
trying to
gnome
make
I've
it
ever
for buck.
seen. And then Zibin will step out and he'll go, oh, nice trick. Oh, that's frightening. And with that, you guys can continue on, and eventually you will return to the stable. The road back is gentler than the one you took. The skies are sort of like dark grey. It's sort of on the edge of rain. There is a somber feel in the air. He rides with you, but you can see like he's got one leg straight out, splinted badly, like the way he put it back together, with a sort of stick and a bit of rope. As Drathnor keeps sort of rising in the distance with the fading light of autumn, you sort of almost feel like a sense of fulfillment. Sort of a gentle, peaceful feeling in the air. And Alex, I need you to roll me a D100, please.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Is this a feeling of something?
She's running in the kitchen. Here's my dice.
Is this a
48.
feeling of Sorry, yeah, continue. Sorry.
You, Jamal, go finish a sentence for once.
Yeah, I was saying, is this a feeling of accomplishment of finally having completed something that's taken years to actually do?
No, you haven't finished that quest yet. No, this is just a sense that there's a rightness about what you've done. And Alex, I didn't hear what you actually rolled.
28.
28. Yeah, you especially feel a sort of a peaceful, sort of almost a light upon you. And, you know, whilst you're not somebody who worships a god who focuses on death or life or nature for that matter, you do feel a sort of a sense of almost a blessing on you. Like you've done the right thing here and you've put somebody to rest. You're unsure if the blessing comes from some sort of higher power, if it's Leora's grace that's upon you. But you just feel a sense of rightness about the world. On the way back, you can all short rest as well. It's a very peaceful journey.
Yippee!
And that will bring us back to the Briarwood stables. Nice one, Olive.
Thank
You
you.
have a -1 to con?
Yes.
Cool. I like that.
Sick. I start having an asthma attack on the way back.
When you reach the stables, Tom also looks at you and
Breathe.
you should speak with my father. I owe you a debt. I'll carry till I pay it back. Where will I find Leora?
Oh, the inn, Regal Squire.
Squire Inn?
Is that it? Tonight, though, it has to be in
Room
the
6.
nighttime.
I want to go now.
Don't make us go with you.
All right, she ain't gonna be there.
He
Wait.
sort of reaches over and grabs a shepherd's crook, and he immediately will start limping over there, letting you return the horses to the stables, speak to his father.
Wow.
He wants to go
He's
straight
go
there.
see his dad. All right.
You do. He doesn't. He's gone off to see his wife, girlfriend thing.
She's not gonna be there. He's not taking me seriously. Let's just turn in these horses.
But I like you.
When you guys move further into the paddock, you will see Goran, who looks at you and, "What news?"
Terrible news.
But don't start the sentence like, great news, we found him, he's fine. He just
My son is fine. Where is he?
Okay, I don't remember. Did we tell this guy about the ghost?
He doesn't even know that.
That's what
He didn't even know his son had a girlfriend.
Exactly.
Ragnar put him on
So
blast
I'm
and he denied it.
so where is he? Well,
He's getting patched up right now. I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
No.
Smooth.
he
Give me a
went to
deception
get
check with
legal.
advantage,
Good way to put it.
Jamal. And who's quick? Who's quick and has an passive insight of 12 or higher? Anyone with a passive
Me.
insight of 12? Okay. Yeah. Social cues
The
are probably Olive's thing.
Group.
Olive, give me a dex save to see if you can step on Ragnar's foot before he spills the beans.
Nat 20.
Sick!
I was ready for him this time after last time.
Cael, what was your advantage
That would be
deception
a
check?
14.
Cool. Just a 14? Nothing to put on it? Nothing useful?
You know, I'm gonna roll a d4.
Fucking
Try to-
tides of chaos or something? I don't know. Do not fear failure. Fear not trying.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Roll a d4.
Oh, give me a high roll. Oh, you know, that'll do. That'll make it a 16.
Yeah, okay, he looks at you
16
and...
feels good.
Right. As soon as he's back, I'm so grateful. Oh, I'm sure he'll tell me all about it. Once he's returned, I'll send a note. Where should I send it to? to reach you? Any one of you in particular, or?
Send it to Drathnor Keep.
Wait a minute. Send it to the Regal Squire.
Yeah, just send it to the Regal Squire.
Typical Ragnar, just send it from this town to this town. Yeah, he will.
I thought Drathnor Keep was...
Well, you went up to the keep, yes, but then that is just a massive castle with 4 floors and a bunch of sides. It's not very direct. He will look at you. Regal Squire. Right, got it. I'll address it to Cael for the attention of the group of you. The attention of the group. Floor. Okay, 2nd floor. Got it. It's a odd group name. That's what I'm calling your party till we come up with something better. The 2nd level.
That's now our name.
That's where we get our mail sent to, you know? Yeah. Regal Squire, 2nd floor.
What will you do when you reach level 3? Will it become the 3rd level? Or?
Always going to be the 2nd floor of Regal Squire.
I was making a joke on the fact you leveled up to level 2 last session. Okay, cool. He looks around. These horses have been really well treated.
Yes.
Thank you. I hope they looked after you. As well as you looked after them.
Thank Hugo for that. He really got to know them personally.
That's good.
Hugo,
he sort of tilts his head because if you, I don't know if you remember, but as you guys were leaving, Hugo was speaking to the horse and Druid, and he hated.
I know.
That.
I was trying to. Cool. I was trying to get.
You're trying to make it
goodwill.
better. Okay. He gives you a little nod, and you guys can do what you like. I'm assuming you'll go to the Regal Square Inn to chase down that limping idiot.
I need a favor from Hugo.
Oh?
Hugo.
You're muted,
Hugo
Josh.
Wildheart. Hello, Hugo.
What's full name?
Can you ask Ashen a question?
Yeah. 1 second. And by 1 second, I mean 10 minutes.
You haven't got any spell slots left because you will be long resting in like 20 minutes.
I do actually, yes. I have 1 left that I will happily use to talk to animals.
Yeah, okay.
What do you want to ask?
Can you ask Ashen if he likes me?
I turn to Ashen.
The druid gives you a the stable master gives you a glare, but go ahead.
I know he hates me. Yeah, I'll turn to Ashen. I'll walk over if he's already like in his little pen thing. My friend, and I'll point over to the large recurring kind of guy. He wanted to know if you liked him.
He is strong. And he leads well. We will be strong together.
Wow.
Does that mean you like him? Because you could think someone has good qualities without liking them. I just don't want to lie to my friend.
The horse sort of turns his head to the side and the other. I could like him in time. He is strong. We will be strong together.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. And I will give him an apple.
We like you.
Well.
He says through an apple.
Yeah, I'll
seeing the way that the warhorse in training, who's really quite, quite rambunctious, is really placid when you're speaking to him, the stable master sort of nods and sort of benefit of the doubt look.
Approval.
Yeah. That crow tastes disgusting that he just ate. I will walk back to Ragnar. He said that you're strong and a good leader, which I also agree. And he said he could learn to like you.
Wow.
Learn to like.
Okay. Yeah, I think you have to prove yourself more.
Yes.
He said you'll be really strong together.
He looks at his arms. Yes.
Wow. A match made in heaven.
Yeah.
Between them, they'll manage a whole sentence.
Is there a well in town?
Like, just a place to draw water from, well?
Sure.
Yeah. There's one in the regular town. There's one outside the Dusty Minstrel Inn. Is it called the Dusty Minstrel? I have a feeling it is really not.
That is the name of one of the taverns.
Oh, it is. Cool. It is the Dusty Minstrel.
Well, there you go.
I'm pretty sure there's also one at the keep itself, right?
There is one in the courtyard outside the keep, yes.
Well, aren't we all well savants?
Yeah, they're important in this sort of area. That's where all the fresh water comes from.
Yeah, I'll turn to everyone. Can we go to a well?
You'll pass the well on the way to Regal Square.
Can we stop by the well that we pass on the Regal Spire?
You don't. I mean, we could get drinks at the inn.
No,
Do you want to make a wish?
I have a weird feeling about something. I want to try and trust my instincts and try something.
Sure.
Okay, close your eyes and dream. What's the plan?
I want to go to the well, and then if the water level's high enough, I'd like to jump in the well, and then mid-jump wild shape into a fish.
Ragnar, catch him, Ragnar.
That's what I'd like to do.
Yeah, that's not going to cause any bit of a scene at all.
Is anyone around?
It's the evening. Why is anyone at the well?
There are
Body
people
blocking
milling
the well.
about, like out and about, but no one really notices. You clamber up onto the stone to be able to reach the bucket, and then move the bucket out the way, and then just drop down into the well and become a fish. It's about 6 foot down to the water.
I have a picture. This is what he looks like. But I suppose you guys just see the top of his head.
That's all right. I'll put it on. No, I don't. I will not. I will not put it on stream yet because I don't have it. Okay. Yeah, guys. 6 foot down from you is a goldfish. So if you have a passive perception of 22 or higher, you can get a good look at it. Otherwise, you see a small dot of orange in a very dark well.
You guys think he's okay?
You can't see him.
I'll cast message. Hugo, come in. Did you just die?
No, I feel
All right.
I feel freer than I have felt in a long time.
Okay.
You see, like, oh, you don't see.
I don't see. So
Yeah, you
I'll
don't
just
see
say
anything.
back there. He's having a good time down there.
Can I grab the bucket and just try and scoop him up?
Scoop
I know I
him
can't see him.
You want to
I
like
can't
read
see
it
it.
down and then try and like.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like.
Absolutely, Hugo.
I'll happily get in
you're
the
letting
bucket.
okay, you're gonna get
Oh,
in.
that sounds fun.
Okay,
I
you
wanna
reel up Hugo in a bucket. You guys see a fish with a haircut.
What in the world?
Let's get this on stream as well. Yeah, you guys see a fish with a haircut
I finally learned how to swim.
in a bucket.
Well done.
Hugo,
Well done. Oh, that was so unintentionally beautiful.
Being encouraging.
Hugo, get out of the bucket. This is people's drinking water.
Well, I'm clean.
Oh yeah, that's a
It
thing.
says shaggy hair going left and right.
Oh boy.
Oh dear, little bubbles coming up as he tells you.
Ew.
I will dart around the bucket a couple more times, and then I will flying fish my way, leaping out of the water.
Ooh, give me an
And then, like-
athletics check as goldfish.
And then
Oh,
mid-leap
wow.
transform back.
Mhm.
You say
Wow, this is a big
athletics.
stunt.
James, what did
Huh?
you say?
An athletics
say
check
athletic-
as the fish.
Good luck.
It might just be a straight strength check.
I don't need luck. I have.
Wow.
He rolled a
Quipper.
19
Wow.
for a 15. Yes, he sort of clears it most of the way, and then his foot just sort of shoots out in underneath and just like into the bucket, kicks the bucket away. And then Hugo will land, set up on the ground, and Clover will rejoice and regain 13 hit points.
Clover was taking a short rest from earlier.
I thought Clover was having fish for breakfast.
Oh no, Clover, spit him out.
Hugo, you emerge, and I'll take a perception check from Alex and Olive, please.
Yeah.
Mikyala, I'm currently making a real life perception check.
Yeah, I was seeing what Ginger was doing behind my bed.
23.
What was it? Perception?
Yep.
11.
Cool. Alex, you're able to make out Tommel sort of very slowly making his way over to the Regal Square Inn.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, guys. He hasn't got in yet.
Dang.
I'm not going to the coast again.
He's really slow with that leg, huh?
I mean, he couldn't walk
Well,
at all, but he was determined this time with a stick.
So he's just been struggling up the path this whole time. Well, we've been playing with the well. All right, let's go help him in.
Yeah, I'd just like to head him straight over and give him a hand, or give him a shoulder to lean on. I know I'm not exactly the most
No, that
sturdy
makes sense.
person, but
Makes sense. Yeah.
You're gonna crumple like a house of cards.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Ragnar and just be like, it's okay. The ghost is friendly, and I'm just gonna make it feel a little better.
Stay outside.
Well, you mean you can stay downstairs, right? You don't have to stay outside the entire inn. You can if you want, but...
But the inn's haunted.
Rosie
It's
might
just
be
the one
inside,
room,
though.
and I think it's gonna be taken care of now.
Fine.
When you head in, Mikyala will see it's completely empty apart from Mikyala, and he will look over and he will see you guys coming in with a limping Tommel. He will look over and I see you found him. That's good. Good God, you guys look like you've been through hell and back.
few trials and tribulations, nothing too extreme.
Tommel turns around to Alex. Where is she?
6.
You've got to be joking.
The room you stayed in.
He's just like third floor.
Unfortunately, not
with
yet.
this
It's up
leg.
the stairs.
He will immediately walk over to the
boy.
stairs, and Mikyala will give a quizzical look, and then sort of realise and nod. Olive, he'll gesture you over.
Uh-huh.
I
come on over.
He will pour out a little brandy into a glass and take that up to the boy,
Yum.
if you will.
Oh, yep. Will do.
The glass, right? She'll keep the brandy, but he can have the glass. Yeah. You
got it.
guys can head on up there.
Yeah.
And
I'd gently suggest Ragnar help Tommel up the stairs on account of Ragnar being by far the strongest here, and
Okay.
Scoop him.
Okay. I'll go help with only one arm because the other arm is holding that blanket that I still have and it's back around me. For protection.
Oh, cute.
You lead him up the stairs, and he heads straight into room 6. He looks around for a moment. There's a different feeling to the room for all of you. It's warmer. It feels a little more cozy. And the mirror, which is still standing there, reflects only the room. Tommel steps in and looks around and then catches sight of the mirror. And in the mirror you see Elora
Oh.
sort of slowly fade into view. Tommel reaches sort of down into his shirt, pulls out a single lily. He puts his hand on the glass. You can see that she's no longer crying. His breath mists the mirror slightly as he leans in real close, face to face, eye to eye. He says nothing. She looks sad for a moment, and then she smiles. As she smiles, her form sort of briefly brightens. She looks human again. And then she begins to fade away. The mirror goes silver. And you see Tommel, his hand touching his own hand, his eyes meeting his own eyes. Tear down his cheek. He nods slowly. He clutches the lily to his chest and looks back at you all. She's at peace. She waited for me. It's more than I deserved.
Well,
You did what you could.
Perhaps. I owe a debt I won't forget. Swing by the stables tomorrow. Your coin is good, but your name is worth more. I owe you more than one favor. Don't make me forget it. Don't let me forget it, sorry.
Thank you.
Glad we could help.
With that, he sort of limps from the room and stumbles down the stairs.
Oh,
Crash!
Oh,
Bang!
no.
Boom, boom. He's dead. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm sure he will take some help going down the stairs, but as you're standing in the room, Rosie and Iona sort of emerge from their own rooms either side. And both of them sort of reach over and look in. She's gone, right? Iona says. It feels lighter in here. Different.
He's at peace.
Rosie looks over and... We should have a bit of a celebration. Look at you putting ghosts to rest. Come on, there's a bit of yesterday's fish for Clover.
Yippee!
Do we know what time shops close?
For the most part, they're sort of 8 till 6. Some open a little bit later.
Now?
Probably about 8 o'clock at this point.
Oh, damn it.
Any
It's alright,
chance we
there's
can
plenty of
celebrate whilst
days.
cleaning up some of our wounds here.
Well, you took a short rest, you should be fine. But yeah, you guys can go back down, take a seat in the inn. And Rosie and Iona will come over and join you. Mikyala brings up a sort of large carafe of cider. And he says, I was saving this, but I think this is a particularly good night to break it out. You've done us all a favour.
I'll say.
I know we don't normally have a huge amount of business, but we've had even less of it, with a ghost lingering around. And he sort of puts a pouch onto the table and then slides it towards... but I wonder, who would he? Probably Cael, I think. It's probably who he would hand it to.
Yeah, he's the real penny pincher here.
He's the chatty dude.
He's the money grubber.
Hey, I
Oh,
was going to spend 35 gold on a brooch.
yeah, there is that. But just to let you know, it is 200 gold pieces in total.
Wow. We're rich.
Wow, this
A lot.
is
Are
a
you
lot.
sure?
He sort of looks at you, and don't forget that we're not in Mazraya, and it's not quite as much gold as it is in other games. It is
Wow,
it's
what does that
equivalent
mean?
To us.
Is it 40 gold for an innkeeper is not an insignificant amount.
No, 200 gold. It's a decent bit, but this is a noble inn. It's not it's not the commoner's tavern.
Yeah, we're rich kids.
For it to be worthwhile, it's 40 gold each. It's not a landslide.
Yeah, this is like a
um,
$50
but it's-
bill.
it's-
Put it in the
yeah.
piggy bank.
Yeah, exactly that.
55K.
Exactly that.
Our savings. Ooh.
Put it in the
Getting
piggy
out of
bank. We
this
need
hellhole.
55,000 gold. Do you even want to use? What even is it? Reaper's? Is it a
I have
scythe?
no clue.
You don't
I
even
have
know.
no
You just know
clue what
it's
it
the most
is. I have
expensive
no
act.
clue what it is.
Love that.
Yeah,
Just a
that's
big
fine.
spender.
Yeah, as you sit down, Rosie will talk. Rosie will say, so you put a ghost to rest. I wonder why she stayed so long. Just to see her love? Why here?
Oh, I think we did a little more than save a ghost today. We saved Tommel, and that's
Yeah, and an inn, but
been a good day.
I'm interested on the goat. On the goat? In the ghost.
And the
Fuck the
ghost.
goat. Actually, never fuck the ghost. That's a terrible idea.
Wait, just to see her love? Love is what it's all about.
And
This
that-
was like the last happy place they had together. They made their big plans to run away and live a life together right here.
She looks at Alex. If love is all it takes to be a ghost,
I didn't say all that.
why doesn't everyone stay?
I don't think love is all it takes. To be honest, I don't know all the factors. Maybe it's random. Maybe it's a horrible death. Maybe it's someone to cling on to. Maybe it's a combination. Maybe it's more.
Maybe it's to haunt the innocent.
Not that one.
I I'd like to think she really wanted Tommel to be okay.
Mama would have wanted me to be okay. Why didn't she stay to say goodbye?
Maybe she knew you would be okay.
Oh, wow, you're reading my mind, Alex.
Josh is reading mine with his gif. That's what was in my head. Yeah, she sort of looks and that's true. Pa looks after us well.
Yeah, she didn't have unfinished business because she knew you'd be taken care of.
She looks to Alex and you've been studying somewhat, right? For the temple?
Bit.
They have spells where you can speak with people that have passed, right? I read about that. Is that something you can do?
You have to have access to their body.
What about ashes?
Sorry, I don't think that'll work.
Oh, really? You don't? Does that say that on the spell?
I don't know. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure
spell
people dead,
says
they have to have a mouth.
Yeah, they need a mouth.
Yeah, so if they're like beheaded, you can't just talk to the beheaded body.
Oh, that's true, that's true.
Alright then.
But could you talk to the beheaded head?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, that's alright then. You just have to make sure you don't lose their head.
Or we could talk to no one, leave the dead alone.
The dead are pretty scary.
She nods.
Can you get...
Okay. Thank you. Goes a bit somber and quiet, and Iona finally sort of perks up and... So, I don't mean to be gruesome, but what killed her?
What?
Like you went and fought something, right? Look at the state of you.
An NK.
Blood all over your... Oh, what?
An NK.
It was this! I pull out the acid and shake it around wildly.
You fought a bottle?
I thought you had his head.
We have the claws.
You have two claws!
Yes.
Iona was like, wow! Tell me all about the fight.
No.
Well, first, let me tell you about this boar.
That was a boar?
Yeah,
I don't want to talk about the boar.
That was the real star of the show.
Rosie said of nothing, yeah, it's probably boring.
Oh, no.
Good
I put my hands on Alex's ears. Okay, go.
Alright, very quickly. There was a super strong boar that knocked Alex over like instantly, and we're not going to talk about it anymore. That's it.
I got her back up quickly though.
Alright, I move my hands. You're safe now.
Hugo pulled out the resurrection
like
spell.
I died.
I felt like in another timeline, that might have been the end of you.
Well, what doesn't kill you, right?
That's
So then you killed it, right? How did you kill it? What did you do? Like, tell me everything, and she will keep pestering you until you tell her literally every spell that you used, every
really
blow that you
sad,
landed.
Actually, because it was an animal that we couldn't save. It was like corrupted.
Oh, that is sad.
Rabies.
rabbit.
What will you... Don't you go on hunts? No.
I usually help the ones being hunted.
That sounds real dangerous.
What's that
Hit by an arrow.
Whoa.
What, sorry?
She said, that sounds real dangerous. You could get hit by an arrow.
No, because I'm quick like a rabbit, and I give her a wink.
Right.
Show her.
It's okay.
I do so.
Oh.
she sees a bright light, and then as it goes back in, Hugo's no longer there, but rabbit.
Aww.
With hair.
Aww.
Yes.
Right. Great. Yeah.
See, just like
So-
this.
So and then you guys like went and fought this cake.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Well,
like, what did you do?
I
Like,
mean,
how did you? Was it Ragnar's sword? Was it your
I
bow?
stabbed it.
Well, yeah, but Hugo.
Oh yeah, I did
Was-
this. I'll show you.
Oh,
wait a minute, Hugo.
Here comes the best party trick.
Is
Maybe we should
what,
stand back.
Should I not?
Show.
Don't
I
do
know
it
what
on
you're
the
talking
table,
about,
at
so
least.
show.
maybe not.
big.
Maybe a small version.
Oh yeah, he can definitely do that.
Oh, you're talking about the snake?
Oh, I know. I'll instead use my last well shape to cast Find Familiar. And I will
Oh, I love that.
familiar like a
A
spectral
spiritual version of it, yeah.
Exactly. That looks just the same, like red and black.
You
with
turn
a
into
little
one of them?
but big. Think
Whoa.
big. Think large, even.
That's incredible. So you're a snake, and you shot your bow, and Clover got involved?
Yes, I.
She sort of
feel
turns to
really
Clover
bad.
and scratches
Clover
her head
got
and is like,
hurt.
oh, I'm so sorry.
That's why she's being treated to a deluxe fish dinner tonight.
Right, yeah, of course, she deserves it. And you had your great sword, and you've been... And then she sort of looks at the two of you, Alex and Cael, and was like, and you guys were doing magic, right?
Yep.
That sounds right, yeah.
Oh, that sounds brilliant. I'd love to go on an
Well-
adventure like that.
What's brilliant until the thing decided to spew acid all over us. That wasn't very fun.
Oh, yeah, they never tell you about that part of adventuring, do they?
They really don't.
Or the ghost.
I would have kicked it in the chin, punched it in the forehead.
I don't know that it had either of those.
Oh, right.
Who is this talking? Who is this talking
That's
about? Says they can
Iona.
punch?
Iona.
Iona, you have to come to Stormbane Training Center.
Oh, yeah, we can go around.
Give her a flyer.
I learned some tricks when I was young.
You can start with Clover, actual sparring mate.
No, I don't want to hurt Clover.
That's right.
Oh, Clover's gonna be the one trying not to hurt you. She's very tough.
That's so.
Over is a toughie.
How's tomorrow morning?
Whoa.
Yes.
All right, I'm in.
Hold on. Wait.
What do you think, Clover?
Time out. Olive, can Clover come over tomorrow?
All
You
right.
guys can all meet up at the Stormbane
Yeah.
Training Center. Wow.
Yep.
I was like, Stormbane Baiting Center. Like, what is wrong with me?
The SBTC,
Yep.
as we call it.
Can
Yeah,
can
you know
it-
what?
SBT.
That would be fun.
Can it be after 8 o'clock? I need to buy something.
Oh, well, we could.
Got errands
I need
already?
to sleep in anyway.
You guys could go. You guys go on a little. We can have breakfast at the inn, and we can go on a little like shopping trip on the way, right?
Oh, how
Yes.
fun.
It's a good way to
Sounds
spend some
great.
time.
What are you shopping for, Hugo?
Well, I can't afford the thing I really, really want. But
How many do you want?
I can get like a little upgrade to my staff.
Ooh.
What are you
Very
looking to
cool.
purchase?
A staff of Fayflower.
Okay.
It lets me grow
So you have a-
flowers without having charges, and then it gives me some other little things to deal with to do.
Cool.
So, and it's only 50 gold, so it's like a nice little upgrade.
Wow, nice.
Okay, you can do that. Can I just point out that the guys that you can also pull gold together and buy an item at a time, right?
Take
Because
everyone's gold.
don't you guys have quite a lot of gold if you put it all together?
Yes.
Like 700-800?
Something
Oh,
like that,
so
yeah.
the 200 gold we got before, did everyone take theirs individually, or did that go into a part of your group? I didn't
I
add
think
any to myself.
I
I
didn't
took
add it on
mine.
myself.
I took 40.
So you're telling me I should add 40. Okay.
You should all add 40, yeah.
Adding 40.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those.
So you should all roughly be between 140 and 180, is that right?
No.
Totally.
26.
More.
Right.
More?
Yeah.
I have 184. I have 184, but I also spent more than everyone else. Everyone else should have more than me.
I've
I
got
have
226.
Right, okay, so you guys could potentially have like 1100.
Sure, but I don't want to
Yeah.
take like half of that just for my staff.
What other staff
Hugo,
are
you
you
couldn't have
talking
my
about?
gold.
It's the staff of
The woodlands, right?
Woodlands,
Staff
yeah.
of powers.
Woodlands.
What staff does Miko have?
Staff of
Staff of the
Power.
Woodlands, and it's 500, I think. Right?
Yeah.
500.
Oh God, get it.
It's
get
a
it.
scaling
Got
item,
my
so
gold.
it'll start weaker, but it'll grow. It's a scaling staff. You guys could easily pull together that. Can I make a suggestion that you guys empty most of your gold into the group loot tracker, because you're not going to want to, like, you're not going to want to all save 500 and then purchase one item all at the same time, right?
Sure,
Maybe
I'll
you do,
I'll
but-
start putting my gold in real quick.
Well,
All aside from
Can I
some
save
change.
20 for myself?
yeah, not all of it, but like, let's say you've got 180
Get
gold, like
hungry.
stick 120 in there or something. But maybe, I don't know, coordinate it together somehow.
Do it one at a time.
Right, mine's in, so doing this just so we don't overwrite each other.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where are you doing this in the group loop?
They're doing it one by one, yeah. Mikyala's yours in?
I'm not doing mine yet.
Who was? Jamal's done his.
All I see is 150 gold.
That was Jamal's.
Oh.
God, we can do this, guys. Okay, I tell you what. Let's do this much easier way. No, let's everybody come out of the notes. Matt, how much are you putting back in?
150.
Okay, Mikyala, you also putting 150 in? Or have you got a lot more than that?
300, I guess. I still want that crab dinner.
Elora
150.
and Josh.
170.
Okay, so that will put you guys up to 920, and we'll take that. We'll do that. We'll put it at the top, and we will put it as a little header. There we go.
I still have 30 gold.
Yeah, you should all have a little bit of gold, but this way you guys get to make like group decisions much more easily without going, how much gold have you got? How much gold have you got? Can I borrow 8 gold? Cool. Yeah. Is there anything you guys want to do this evening while drinking and partying away and celebrating?
Those things you just said.
Cool.
Can we get rowdy?
Oh,
Yeah.
you can get rowdy.
Oh no, Tom
after a
forgot
little
his
while,
brandy.
after a little while, Iona and Rosie will head to bed. Cael will come up and sort of say, I'd like to maybe shut down around 1 tonight.
Time is
Giving
it?
you 9 p.m. You got 4 hours, or 10 p.m. by this point. You've got 3 hours to go wild.
Is there a dartboard?
Did you say, can you teleport?
Is there a dartboard?
No, there's an axe throwing
Even
area.
better.
Yeah.
It's like on the wall, there's a big circle of wood with like different painting on it. And it's quite a complicated axe throwing game. You can give me an athletics check if you want. See what score you get.
Nice.
I join.
Hey, it's athletics or sleight of hand, depending on.
Do I have disadvantage for being drunk?
I don't know. Do you?
That's a question for you.
How well does Ragnar hold his drink? How much have you drank? How are you feeling?
All right, no disadvantage because I'm a big, strong boy. All right, I'm gonna give myself disadvantage so I can do worse than a 10. All right, never mind. It's a 10.
Yeah, you sort of throw it and it just sort of thuds down into the bottom left. You hit. It wasn't a good throw, but it was okay. Alex, go ahead. Give me a sleight of hand.
With guidance, that's an 11.
Nice. Ever so slightly better than Ragnar's. Hugo, Cael, either of you throwing?
Yeah, I'll participate just for the fun of it. I'm not strong, but I'm a little bit dexterous, so...
Yeah, so do either of you have a strength of 8 or less?
I do have a strength less than 8, yeah.
Then you must roll your sleight of hand at disadvantage or your athletics straight.
I have weak wrists, so I'm not doing that.
Six.
Yeah, that's good. It nearly got there. It nearly got to the board. You see Cael sort of perfectly like lining it up, working it out, and he's like, and it just goes.
Yeah, we see all the geometry around his head.
In his miss. I should have rolled a persuasion check and told the axe to roll to throw itself.
That would have been fantastic if I could.
But yeah, cool. You guys were rambunctious the night away. But we will skip to the morning. Oh, look at that, the sun rose. Isn't that exciting? You guys can all go home, long rest, come back. And when you arrive, Cael will say, a note arrived for you super early this morning.
What?
A note arrived for you super early this morning.
By any chance, was it from the stables?
It is.
Yeah, that's one we were expecting.
Yeah. So it'll just say, I understand you saved my son. And you treated the horses well. If you'd like to make a purchase, come down for a great discount.
What does it say?
I think this is our ticket to getting our own horses.
Yeah, if you guys want to open up your individual, so it's under handouts, MISC, your individual, I mean, I can just do this to be fair. So Hugo, Biscuit is 11 gold.
I don't plan on buying a horse.
You don't plan on buying Biscuit?
No, I really don't.
Okay.
Yeah,
Everybody else is there's gonna be a lot of riding in this campaign, Josh. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's
fine. You're just gonna be a wolf or whatever. Or some other fast creature.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Yep.
Biscuit will be sad. We'll let Mikyala choose between Cloudberry and Biscuit then, and they'll be parted. The poor ponies.
I'll buy it. I'll buy both. One leg for each horse.
Starling will cost you 18, is that right? Yeah, 18. Bridal Winnie will cost you 15. And Asham will cost you 30.
I have no gold left.
Yes.
Have our shared loot now.
Yeah, so if you prefer, the total for all the horses was 30, 41. Oh, okay, right, cool. Yeah, that's great. When Mikyala comes back, we'll charge her 12 gold for a donkey. But he was sort of looking. Well, this is great. I'll make sure that I keep them well for you. I owe you so much. My son.
How much?
Well, half of 5 horses, I think. That's about right. But yeah, it will be great if you do purchase all 5 horses, because there are moments, like for example, next episode, when you may be encouraged to ride as a group.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Either way,
why do you have to be
coming with us
difficult, Hugo?
because
We'll buy a
at the
biscuit
very
no matter
least-
what.
Okay.
At the very least, a biscuit can carry a bunch of things, so it would be nice to be able to, saddle biscuit up with a little bit of our, a bunch of our belongings, and he's sturdy and strong. He can handle.
Yeah, that's true.
It'll
He can
make
be a
life
saddle.
easier.
He can be a saddle donkey, saddle
He's
pony.
gonna be our Bill the Pony.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why Hugo doesn't want to ride. It's just obviously like when you go out on noble pursuits where, like, you're expected to ride as a group. It's a little.
I don't understand. He says he likes horses, but he wants to split up best friends.
Oh, okay, I see. No, that does make sense. Well, you can ride alongside him, right? As one of your wild shapes.
I'll try to pick up a horse and saddle up alongside
Yeah.
biscuit.
Everything alright, Mikyala? No.
Oh.
Okay. Yes. Everything alright, Mikyala? You're muted.
I pressed the wrong thing.
Okay. All the wrong
Yeah,
things, apparently.
All of them. I know. I just had to go get a delivery.
Oh, okay. You got a 50% discount on Cloudberry.
How
So
much
if you
is
want to spend
Cloudberry?
12 gold pieces, you will get a
That's
Cloudberry.
it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
She was only 20,
Gold.
25 in the first place.
So
So you
give
guys
them away.
bought all 5 horses. But Hugo's is not to be ridden. It's to be spoken
Just to
to
hang out with?
and saddled. So it'll be saddlebags. Because Hugo has his own plan for.
Wow.
So what was the total cost for the 5 horses again?
I don't know. You just need to pay for yours. Everybody else paid for theirs.
Okay,
Yours
okay,
was
so I
15
can't
gold
pay for that
pieces.
going into group loot.
You don't. Oh, you gave everything.
Yeah.
Okay, subtract 15 from the group loot. Do you remember the bit where I said, like, keep a bit back for yourself? Like, yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Well,
Jamal
I
kept
kept
6
30
silver. Yeah, to be fair, your
I
horse
kept
was more
34
expensive than
gold.
everybody else's.
Even Ragnar kept some gold.
You can pull more gold out of the group loot, right? You can also ask Mummy and Daddy very nicely for some more funds. Like, that is an available option.
That's my plan.
500.
So yeah, you guys get to the inn, you read the note, you go and buy some horses, you leave them exactly where they are, you get back to the inn, it's breakfast time. As you
Yippee.
sit around, Iona will come and join you at the table. She's got like a sort of scarf tied around her head, like to keep her hair back out of her eyes, sort of
just
little
gonna say
ninja
that.
style. And she's wearing a tunic and trousers. and light boots, and she sort of smiles at you. Morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Wow, you look ready to go.
Well, yeah. She seems
Yeah,
pleased.
I didn't
and
think
she,
you were serious. Okay,
Oh yeah. We're gonna go around,
do
aren't
it.
we? She looks to Clover.
that's right.
And yeah, breakfast is pretty simple fare. It's a silver piece each. If you want to dunk, somebody wants to pay 5 silver.
Do we have silver?
Okay.
Well, you have gold, so you take out 1 gold piece and add 5 silver if you prefer that way. But I think Olive just grabbed it.
Yep.
Cool. And yeah, today's breakfast is my brain's gone dead. It's eggs Benedict. Why not?
Yum.
Let's.
With hollandaise sauce.
That is
Yum, I
how
love
eggs Benedict
eggs
works.
Benny.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
better
not
be
what I was looking for.
yolky.
That is not an 87 HP max increase. It is 4.
Okay. That is the
Death
power of
today
eggs
was only
Benedict.
3.
Yep.
Cool.
Breakfast.
Yeah, it's decent. And then you guys can go out on the town. I think we will start by going to the training center and having a bit of a spa, and then the group can wander around the shops together. Is that all right? I don't know if you need to
Sure.
stick in the next 8 minutes. Is that all right?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. When you get over there, actually, to be fair, where is Stormbane Trading Center? Do you think? Did we discuss this?
It's in Drathnor. That's as much as
Down it. Do you think it's? Sort of just on the outskirts of town? Do you think it's in the main town?
It wouldn't be in the main town, yeah. It'd be
Right, okay. So in that case, you're going to have to
But
walk
not
through the
far.
whole of town to get there. So let's do it the other way and go shopping first. Because it makes no sense to walk past the stores. Where do you need to go, Hugo?
Danietta's.
Might and Magic?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you can head to Might and Magic. And when you head on in, Daniela sort of looks straight up at you. And, huh. You're back already?
I need to buy something.
Oh, wonderful. She smiles and, right. Sorry, I thought it was more about that necklace. What can I do for you?
Do you do trade-ins?
I purchase items. Of course I do.
I'll put my staff of flowers on the counter. Could I trade this in for either a complete trade or like a discount on
She will
else?
offer you 30 gold for the staff of flowers.
Oh,
Wow.
wonderful. I will take the 30 gold. And then I'll say, can I buy that? And I'll point to the staff of Fayflower.
Oh, I thought you were buying the staff of the woodlands, Josh.
No, I said that I didn't want to take everyone's gold.
Oh. Sure, okay. That's fine. If you want to... Are you then going to, like, 2 episodes later? Are you then going to 2 episodes later trade in your staff and buy a new one? Like, does anybody have anything majorly they want to buy right now? Because, like, you will get more gold. Don't worry about it.
Such a order.
Yeah, no, go for it.
Look,
Like, go
Josh,
for
if
it.
you want the item, you can buy the item.
Okay, fine then. As I say, I want this. My hand starts turning still.
I will need to make it for you on TNT Beyond. But yeah, you can buy a common Staff of the Woodlands, which will scale with you all the way. Just to let you guys know that it at certain stages will give him a +1, +2, and +3 to spell attacks. Will allow him to cast spells such as Awaken, Wall of Thorns, some other cool stuff like that, and pretend to be Miko. But for now, I will tell you that my D&D Beyond is loading. Does anybody want to buy anything else?
I've taken it out of the loot tracker.
Yeah. Not necessarily from
World of
here. Is
Gold
anybody like
go.
looking for something specific?
I have a thing now, and now I want to change my answer.
Mm-hmm.
I want the 500 gold staff.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, what did she see?
That's good. We're fine.
But what did you see? I'm curious.
Staff of Saloon.
Ah, yeah. Well, of course.
Do you
That'll make a lot of
use
sense.
staff?
Okay. So just to let you, well, you can. Clerics can use staff or mace or
She's
whatever.
a cleric. I'm thinking she's a ranger.
Yeah. No, that's in every other campaign.
Not this time.
Mikyala's also just found something.
Oh yeah, I was looking at this nose realignment.
Well, if you guys get really fucked up, you might need that. So, Josh, just to let you know, the staff currently has 3 charges and can cast Animal Friendship, Locate Animals and Plants, Bark Skin, and Pass Without Trace, and Speak with Animals. It also has a tree form, which goes into a 15-foot sapling when you put the staff in. Yeah, and it counts as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistances. I will make it for you in time. Yeah.
What does it look like?
That is up to Josh.
Give me about 10 minutes.
So, the staff regularly looks like that, Josh. I don't know if you want it changed or if you like that staff, but that's what the base staff looks like.
Oh, it's got a little bunny in it.
Oh, has a bunny in it?
Yeah, in the bark.
Oh, it does in the.
Oh yeah, there you go, halfway down. Like actually part of the bark is it?
Oh yeah.
That's well disguised.
No, you know what? Actually, I quite like that design.
Great. Okay.
So, yeah.
Yep, it's on D&D Beyond. That is the D&D Beyond art. I didn't make it. So that's what it looks like. For those of you who are watching on stream, sorry, it's nice. That's what I got for you.
Can I name your staff, Hugo?
Name the staff.
I think it's already got a name.
It's a staff of the woodlands. Oh.
What's a Groot?
It's a root in the ground, maybe.
A root from the ground.
I think it's just called
that makes sense.
Hugo's staff.
Just to let you know, there is also one property that it does not contain, which is the thing that on a 1 it becomes loses properties and becomes a non-magical quarter staff. Scaling items don't have that property.
Thank the Lord.
That's right.
Yes, Miko has rolled for that 6 times, and I'm terrified every time.
So how does it get? Does it still have a limit number of?
It has 3 charges. It gains 1d4 minus 1 charges at dawn.
Aren't you eliminating that dawn? Oh, yeah. Okay.
On long rest. Yeah, cool. But anyway, I'll make it, and then it'll exist. In the meantime, you guys can wander through the shops. Iona is going to pop in very briefly to ink and imprint. And she is going to buy a little book about ghosts.
Ghosts?
Yeah. She wants to know more about ghosts.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. She'll offer to lend it to any of you guys if you fancy a read. Does anybody have anywhere else they would like to stop along the way? Please tell me yes. I told Matt beforehand, I have 28 store arts and storekeeper arts just waiting for you. Jamal, what staff are you interested in?
So I've been as soon as I clapped eyes on the Cronus Scepter. Sorry, not the Cronus Scepter, the Moonfire Staff, next one down on the list. Yeah, as soon as I clapped eyes on that Moonfire Staff, I just immediately fell in love with the design of it.
That's pretty cool. 1,200.
Gazing at
You'll be
this,
saving up.
like, can't get this. Yeah, there's no way.
It'll happen in time. It's not the scaling one, so investment
cool
for the
one.
future. Cool. Can I tempt anybody with the Dancing Dryad? But no, unless you want to go and get some glass blown or anything.
Hugo, I heard you're called.
Wait, what? You had my what?
I heard you were being called the Dancing Dryad.
I mentioned the Dancing Dryad, and he just mentioned you.
I'm not a Dryad. A Dryad is a woman.
No,
a tree woman.
Oh,
never mind.
For the first time, Ragnar gets excited.
Ragnar's the first one to get confused by somebody else's mistakes. But yeah. Olive, as you pass the drawn string, you see a new, shiny, beautiful bow in the window. It's this fantastic sort of like, it's got a little gold thread all around it. The string there is no actual string, it's just like a thin line of light. From top to bottom, it looks pretty fantastic.
I put my face up against the display.
Clover does likewise. Scares the hell out of the
Look at that, Clover.
Store owner. Yeah, the Staff of Power is a lot cheaper now because it is a lot less.
For now, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's me. Sorry, it just popped up in front of me again.
Oh dear. Yeah, cool. Alrighty. But you guys can head over to a sparring session if there is nothing else that you would like to do on the way.
Let's go.
Okay.
Well, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, when you get over there, Ragnar, or Matt rather. What do your parents look like?
Tell
Tell us about them.
I have a picture. Where's my picture?
You do?
Yeah, that's my picture.
Oh, my bad.
His mom is
I don't think
taller.
I had that anyway.
And neither do I, apparently. I'm trying to find it.
Oh boy.
The old, I thought I sent a picture of that.
You did, I'm sure I've seen it.
I know for a fact I sent it. I'm just trying to find it.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
find it right here.
The suspense is killing me.
Something's happening, but we don't know what.
It didn't work. I'm trying to copy and paste the picture.
Oh, you found it?
You know what?
Just reply to it.
That's what I did.
Oh, that didn't work at all, mate.
Gosh.
Where have you done that from? Don't forward it,
RDMs.
reply to it.
Feature?
From RDMs?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't work because they don't have access to it, you silly bean.
Yeah, but
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
this is taking way too long. I'm so sorry.
There you go. Yeah,
There they are.
tell us about them. What are they like?
So cool.
Ragnar's mom is the one who has the blood of the Tundra Barbarians. She is very rambunctious and always in a good mood. Like the way everyone was like a little like everyone else's parents and they're in the bar were like, you don't want to embarrass us. We need to like stay in good favor. My mom does not care. Like she's just there to have a good time. If I'm happy, she's happy. She loves me very much. And she's always like rowdy, like yeah, woo. she likes to drink.
Yeah.
And
Your mom is awesome.
then my dad is also cool, but not as rambunctious. he's more tame.
Is he daddy cool?
Sure.
Yeah, as you enter into the room, you'll see your mum sort of go, Ragnar! And then see the rest
exactly
of
how
you and
she
be
is.
like, oh, look, you brought all your friends! What's all this about?
Hi.
Fight.
You know why we're here.
Oh, you here for a spa?
Yes.
Time to train.
Great, I'll clear out a training room for you. She walks in and she sees a couple of like youngsters training, and she sort of picks them up, one in each hand. You guys are done. Takes them out of the room. We'll go and toss them in the bath, I think probably. Which is like this huge. There's a huge tub out the back, where sort of like with slightly warmed water that everybody sort of goes and washes off in afterwards. But yeah, Iona will sort of look over at you. And at you, Olive, and say, right, is it really Clover up for the first fight?
Well, the winner gets to go against the real champ, and Ragnar passes just.
How about just
Maybe
you and
you
me
should-
first, Ragnar?
Oh, okay.
Okay, but you have to tell me. I have to ask you a question first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna whisper in her ear. Are you a monk?
She doesn't appear to have a weapon.
I think she's a commoner.
I think you're about to get real surprised.
all I'm saying is all I remember.
I had to nerf
first
her.
Drathnor keep. First Drathnor keep, I went into a brawl in a tavern, very blinded, thinking I was gonna win, and got fucked up by a monk.
Yeah, because he went to brawl in the tavern, but he was weaponless and a barbarian, right? And the mug absolutely dicked all over him. Iona will sort of stand ready, and she will gesture at the practice weapons. If you want to take a practice greatsword,
What does a practice weapon do?
basically you swing to attack. But it'll only ever do 1 damage at a time, and it's about sort of hitting and trading blows.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So you won't get knocked out in one hit like Bimble first meeting Freddy. Which I was just rewatching.
Was it Bimble that got knocked out? I thought I got knocked out.
Yeah, he said to really hit him, so I did.
All right. Oh, you halved my health and then tried to kill
Sorry.
Bimble. Yeah, that's the one. Anyway, as you step to the middle, Iona sort of bows to you. She pulls out 2 leather braces, which she puts over her arms. And
I
she
think
sort
she's
of
a monk.
she sort of leans down.
No,
and is
what's
like,
that?
"Come
What's
at me.
that?
Hit me."
What is
Yes.
that?
What was that? He's asking before he moves forward.
I think that's a stance.
All right, I
Okay.
go forward and I try to hit.
Morpheus.
Roll a hit. Reckless if you want. Like, use your full kit. Just don't, like, you can rage and everything. Just, it won't be regular damage rolls.
I see you look like you're cheating with those magical wrist rockets.
He's-
That makes me mad. That makes me mad, and that's me raging.
Wow.
That makes me mad. Yeah,
Alright.
go ahead. Roll a hit.
Recklessly attack.
Uh,
11.
hmm.
Okay. She ducks to the side, bats the greatsword out the way, and
Aw.
gives you a little elbow in the ribs, and then pulls back and goes, "Come on, keep trying, big boy."
Wait, so
Uh-oh.
did she hit me back?
She tapped you, just to show she could.
Oh,
Wow.
swing again.
Now we're talking.
20.
Yeah, she goes to parry it, and like your strength just, and her arm just comes. Whoa. Okay, right. They weren't kidding. You're the champ. Got it. And with that, she's gonna try and execute a couple of blows on you. She's gonna. And she'll give you a single punch first, which is a 23 to hit.
Damn.
That'll hit.
And it only does 1 damage, and given that you're raging, it will do 0.
I can't lose.
Well, no, and that's sort of the gesture of it, right? And then it's a 25 to hit and a 10. But as she sort of boom, and she gets the first hit with the right, and then with the left, she tries to do a double punch, but doesn't realize quite how tall you are, and like she fully extends right up and just doesn't reach your chin.
Can I grab her arm and just pick her up? Uh-huh.
Yeah, give me an athletics check. Try and grapple her. But she gets to use acrobatics against you.
I'm raging, so I have advantage.
You do. You need to beat a 22.
I got 20.
Damn.
Yeah, she has a +8. That's ridiculous. I don't know why. I think it's a weird monk thing where it's adding her.
Why the hell do you work here?
She sort of takes a step back and long story, strange childhood. And she'll try and sweeping kick you and miss, and then you may roll me an attack.
In the middle of my attack, you ever thought of being an adventurer?
All the time.
Oh, you bitch. It was on the crit and it rolled to the 2.
What did you get?
15.
15? Yeah, again, she goes to parry, and as she hits it, she sort of... Alright, time. Holy hell. You hit like a truck. I don't even know what a truck is.
Damn.
I was
Sounds
the wrong
strong.
phrase, yeah. Yes, you hit like a, I don't know, something that hits
like a
really
mule.
hard.
Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, you hit like a whole, right, yeah.
You hit like a Ragnar.
I hit like
Hit like a Ragnar, yeah, exactly. She said, oh, thanks, man. I think the bear could take you. And she winks.
Oh, I fought the bear many times. I don't always win.
Let's go.
No.
Clover's just getting warmed up.
I would like Ragnar and Clover to give me 3 consecutive athletics checks. This is to grapple.
Great.
Yeah, I
You
never
have
use
advantage.
weapons against...
You both do, I think.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Athletics?
Does
Advantage?
Clover have advantage?
No.
Because
Oh,
Ragnar
okay.
would not give himself...
No, get
unnecessary
roll with advantage. Let's see
for-
whether you can grapple the bear.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, Clover got a 12.
Cool.
15.
So the first time, Clover sort of pushes you back, but Ragnar, you're just strong enough to sort of spin Clover backwards. Second round, opposing athletics.
Does Clover reroll nat ones? Because she's a
Not a-
halfling at heart.
No.
Yes.
Well, then that was a nat
Go
one.
Cool. Yeah. Once
20
again,
24.
you can see Clover sort of like Clover's playing.
Oh my
right? That's the problem.
gosh.
She's not taking it seriously. So leaps
Yeah,
up.
you're getting
pushes
silly
down.
out there.
And then finally for the third one, Clover's going to sort of give you a playful swat and another grapple check.
Can I let Clover win the last
Nat
one?
20. You didn't
could
need to
try
let
it,
her
you
because
could
she
try
got
it with-
serious.
You know what?
Cole gives you like a playful
sword.
swat, and then reaches up and just like pins you down. And as soon as she's pinned you down, she's like licking your ear, she's rubbing her chin on your shoulder, so nuzzling at you. And
It's when I yell to get serious that she gets serious for that one attack.
yeah,
and
just
then...
and then it's rambunctiously playing again. As that's going on, Ragnar, what's your mum's name?
I actually have this ready. I have this ready right here.
I literally wrote it down like for today's session. Not for today's session, when you said you were sparring, and I don't know where I wrote it. In some sheet somewhere.
Frida.
Yeah, that's it. So Frida will come over and sort of say, don't worry, there's fun for all of you guys. We've got some new targets out the back.
While I'm under Clover, I'm going to say, 2 halflings should go.
What?
I was gonna ask Cael if he wanted to.
And
Now that
wild
would be
shape?
good. No.
No.
Okay, I was going to say, that's super mean.
No.
Ask Cael for a grappling session and then turn into a large constrictor snake. Just crash him to death.
You would destroy him.
Well, Cael, you can go around in the wrestling ring. Alternatively, she will say that she's got some new targets at the back that absorb magic. Should you guys want to practice?
That sounds
Cael,
like
do you
fun.
want to?
You know what? We're not really planning on doing a whole lot today, are we? I can exhaust myself in the morning. Why not?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll go for. Sure, you know what? Just for the fun of it, I'll go for a round.
Cool. Hugo and Cael, give me opposing. Oh, go on.
As soon as it's just me and Cael on the floor, I'm gonna cast Create Destroy Water to create fog in the area.
Okay.
And
Create
then I'm
water?
going to-
Can create fog? Isn't that called fog cloud?
As soon as I see
Okay,
you,
fine,
you're
sure.
doing some
Sorry,
shenanigans
you
that
can
create.
destroy fog. You can't create it. I'll make it rain instead.
Love that.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
It goes. Suddenly, there's a serious moment. The music turns into the Matrix. Rain cascades around you. Ian Smith pulls his hair out his face and looks at you. And the two of you may give me opposing athletics checks.
Oh, God.
First one to 10
This
wins.
is athletics where I've got my -3.
Okay, Cael.
Hugo goes to grapple you, and Cael, you sort of reach down and just turn him quickly. Spin him
Those
down to the
willowy
ground.
legs.
Best of 3?
Sure.
Oh,
Okay.
Casting celestial
It's still
bursts
bad,
above the
but
rain
hey-ho.
cloud like little flashes of lightning.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, how beautiful. And how far the mighty have fallen.
He's throwing knives.
Hugo consistent.
This is beautiful. Once again, Hugo sort of reaches for you, and this time, Cael, you reach out and like you try and turn him again, but you just realize you're just not strong enough. You just flop on the floor.
He got winded from that first attack.
And yeah, so this one for the win. Opposing athletics checks.
Go. Tiebreaker.
Come on, higher than a 5. There we go.
Getting worse!
For those of you who can't see, Cael
Yes.
has just rolled up -2.
Yes, I win. I'm gonna like actually like try to come over. I'm gonna like trip you over, and then as you like fall, I'm gonna like jump on your back as you land on the floor.
Oh, man.
you see, it's rain. You've been full slippy.
It does seem unfair.
Yeah,
Honestly.
if Hugo and Cael would
like
like
the
to
hustle.
roll me a intelligence check, please, both of you.
Okay.
Straight
Oh,
intelligence.
yes, I'm known to be so good at those.
Either of you get over a 14?
You guys rolled the same thing.
No, I've got a
No.
-2.
It
11.
got wildly different scores.
Any day you want to come and grapple, if any of you have a strength of 8 or less, you can come and train your athletics. On an intelligence check of 14 or higher after a round, you will gain a +1 to athletics. It's a one-time only bonus, but it is permanent.
I'll
Whoa.
lean down, like hold my hand out for Cael. It's okay. It could have happened to anyone. You know, to lose.
Alright.
It could have happened. Anyone could have lost.
Wow.
To me, specifically.
Damn.
Hey, Cael.
You heard
Maybe-
that?
Maybe I could help you become strong, and you could help me read.
I would take you up on that offer any day.
I thought you were going to say I'd take you up on that offer if I could read.
The biggest plot twist there was.
I don't think Cael's got a lot of intelligence, has he? Like, how intelligent is Cael? Like 12?
Yeah,
12. He's not like the smartest.
Yeah, he knows a bit. It's the lowest intelligence Jamal has ever played with in a game. Oh, that's not true, actually. Galthak had about 3.
That's not true. Galthak was smart.
Maybe he was.
All right, who's next? Let's go. I'm on the field.
Oh, Olive, as you step on the field, you look around, and the only person who hasn't wrestled is
Alex.
Alex, she's a small and wiry opposition.
Let's go.
It's like
You really want to do this?
Yeah, we need to limber up.
I like that you said you really want to do this. Alex is going to walk in and just like throw you across the room.
No, yeah. We need to avoid 4 incidents.
Do you guys want to wrestle, or do you want to have a sparring match? Weapon on weapon,
You
shield
can choose,
on shield.
Alex.
Or no shield on shield.
Let's wrestle.
Oh, wait.
Oh, great.
Yeah, let's
love it.
wrestle.
Cool.
Before they wrestle, I can't actually destroy the water, so I'm going to ask Ragnar's parents if they have a mop that I could use.
We're gonna try and destroy it.
Because you can only destroy you can only destroy fog, and you can only destroy water if it's in an open container.
The mat is an open container.
Yeah, they've over on the side. They've got these sort of like it's a very long piece of wood around which is wrapped like a series of cloth. You can see it's usually like for sweeping blood. But you can just use the roller, and it just rolls all the way across.
Practically cleaning it too.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's just fine too.
Yes, I will do so.
Alex and Olive.
What are we doing?
Bear with me a second.
The big temptation to guidance myself, but I won't.
Do it.
Alex and
Don't hold back.
Olive. When you are ready, we will take opposing athletics checks, please.
All right. Oh my god. Nat 20!
I got a 16. It's not
I'm
bad.
getting strong. A nat 20 for an 18.
I told you she was a wiry opponent. You try and like grapple her, and she just like spins and spins and slams you out to the side. Iona is very impressed with that trick. Round 2.
Pumping after that fight.
Opposing athletics
We're not
checks.
going to have a repeat of that performance. 13.
19.
Nice.
Yeah.
This time round, you got to move her, and she just doesn't move. She just doesn't move at all. She just looks at you and just picks you up and just puts you on your back. All
right.
Best of 3. This is the win.
Getting winded.
You see Clover sat down on her back, clapping slowly.
Good.
I got a 10.
I got an 18.
Okay. Yeah, once again, you try and grapple her, and she's just like twice your size, probably 3 times your weight, right? Just in terms of like stature.
It just feels like nothing.
You've got how much strength?
Olive?
12.
Yeah. No, Olive, how much does Olive have?
6. Literally half.
Olive,
no.
you may roll me an int check.
Yippee! That's a 14 exactly.
And thus, you will gain a permanent +1 to athletics. This cannot be gained again. You can get other +1s, but not from this. Yeah, let's give
All my
you
training's
a
been paying off.
miscellaneous bonus of 1. If you refresh, it should be done. Unless you've already done it, at which point we've both done it, and it'll be like 5.
No, I didn't do anything.
Cool. Do you guys want to go out and test the old new magic targets, or do you have something else planned for today?
Magic target.
I kind of want to test the magic targets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, the magic targets they are a new purchase from Frida and her husband, and they're like big round blue circles, really, that look, I guess, like plastic. They're not plastic, but that's what they look like. So obviously your characters wouldn't know what plastic is, but you guys know what that looks like from that. And when you strike them with magic, they can turn one of 4 colors. So they go from yellow to orange to red, which is the 3 sort of like, depending on how much damage you do. And then there is a bright green they can turn. if you defeat the target, at which point it then needs to recharge.
Wow.
You guys can practice for an hour here. There's no rolls to make or anything special. But it's a pretty fun workout for you guys. Iona will sort of watch on, really impressed. You guys can come back here at any time and hone your skills. Doing so, well, go on.
Sorry. Is it possible for them to move the targets like way far back?
Well, you can stand as far back as you want because you're outside.
Okay, excellent. Know how much space
you can spell sniper practice.
I would love to do that.
Any day you guys come and practice for an hour, you'll have advantage on the first attack roll you make with a spell in combat.
Well.
But after that, you guys can head back to the town and probably grab a quick wash in that tub. Head back to the town, and Iona will suggest you guys go to Courtney's for lunch.
Courtney's? Is that where the crab dinner is?
That's where your free crab is.
I like that idea, Iona. Have you heard about this crab special they're having this week?
I have. I can't afford that, but...
I got a sample. We can share.
But before we have lunch there, we're going to take a short break. Right back. Hello, and welcome along to Courtney's Cuisinier. As you guys arrive at the Cuisinier, Courtney Gavois is probably out in the back right now, but a very dapper gentleman with a top hat will give you a deep bow and say, good day. Is a group of you looking to have lunch?
Yes.
Wonderful. A table for...
The crab special, please.
Can I assume the bear is back at the Regal Square Inn?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, okay,
yes.
Cool. 6 of you. A nice round table, perhaps.
Ooh, yeah, like those nights.
You spend a lot of nights at a round table.
No, it was from some story I read.
I see. Wow. Good that you, He just tails off. He has no idea what to say. He'll lead you over the table. And he'll say, well, please, sit down. And today's special is do you know exactly what it was?
It was like a crab
Wasn't
stew
lobster thermidor?
Oh, yeah, lobster. That's right.
Yeah,
Lobster.
okay, lobster thermidor. There we go.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's what I had down. Fantastic.
Not crab at all.
Would you like some water for the table?
Shellfish allergy?
No, I'm more worried if this is the kind of place where you pick out your own lobster.
No. It's not
Nothing. That's fine then.
Okay.
No.
Would you care for some water for the table?
Yeah, absolutely.
Iona sort of just looks up, and some wine. Yes, of course, madam. Perhaps will it be red or white, or for the table?
Red.
Okay.
White.
We have the house red. We also have a Garena red, a Pazudna red, and a very, very wonderful Arenti red from the southeast.
Wait, but what kind of white do you have? Olives and white.
We have 4 bottles of white, and he'll begin to sort of describe like the dryness and stuff of them, going into detail.
Can we get the lowest shelf one?
You want the house red? It'll cost you 2 gold pieces for the bottle.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. We're just going to rack up the bill, and I'll give it to you at the end. 4
One's
bottles
just for Ragnar.
No, 4 gold, 2
Okay.
bottles.
Cool. I will give you the bill at the end. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm trying not to get crazy.
Cool. A reminder, guys, if you don't have the link open, that it is available. The shop list is, I think, pinned in our channel. But nevertheless, I will tell you that the lunch options are the bread bowl stew, rabbit and baked pumpkin, the squash and fish soup, the bog beetle dumplings, roast broiled salmon and potatoes, and just to traumatize our good friend Alex, grilled wild boar chops. Those are the regular options, and then there's also a baked loin of pork with gravy, a roast heron and chopped sundew, a fried ostrich and egg omelette, and a lobster thermidor.
Yes, please. By the way, should I present this coupon now or later?
Oh,
Give him my
thank you very
one free
much,
meal
ma'am.
coupon.
He will take it. And of course, we'll discount that from the price.
Yippee!
Okay, so you're going Lobster Thermidor, are you?
Yes. Whatever I sampled that time.
Mm-hmm. It was Lobster Thermidor. For the rest of you, what can I get you? He will look around. And Iona will order the salmon. The broiled salmon.
Classic.
Hey, listen, those were those the specials or
Those
like is the whole menu available?
That's
or
the lunch
just...
menu.
Okay,
Do you need it back?
maybe.
Rabbit and baked pumpkin. Squash and fish soup. The bread bowl stew, the grilled wild boar chops, the broiled salmon and potatoes, the pork loin and gravy, the roast heron with chopped sundew, the fried ostrich and egg omelette, and the lobster thermidor.
I'll get my revenge. I'll go for the boar.
Love that. So grilled wild boar chops. Cael, what can I get you?
I'm fancying something a little lighter, so I'll go for the rabbit and baked pumpkin, I think.
Okay, love that. Yep, that is ridiculously cheap. Love that. Hugo?
For something a lot more expensive, but it's a much heavier meal. So
Hugo?
The pork loin and gravy, please.
Okay, one pork loin and gravy, which is...
Are we in Courtney's quiz now right now?
You are. That's where you are on the map, right?
Sorry,
Yep.
I was
Yes.
looking at make sure I was looking at the right thing and the.
Yep, there is only a limited lunch menu, though. Do I need to read it back to you? What do you want, Matt?
Well, you don't because Ragnar's looking at the menu. Goes, he puts it down. Do you have chicken? Because you can't read the menu.
Yeah, we can do your roast chicken and potatoes. No problem.
Yum.
And we'll look to... I haven't asked.
Nobody.
Oh, never mind. I've got 6. Yeah, okay, that's cool. That is all 6 of you. I'm thinking of the fucking bear. Cool.
Maybe
Does
we should
anybody...
get another salmon to go.
Anybody want any other drinks?
I feel set. We got wine, water.
Okay, cool.
Do you allow people to bring their own drinks here?
No.
Oh, sorry. Could I also just have just a small cube of cheese?
Of course you can.
Thank you.
Can you remind me his name, Josh?
Charlie.
Charlie
bit my finger. It's
Charlie.
everything, but I think of it every time.
Yep. Charlie.
Classic.
Okay. And with that, he will head off. He'll bring the wine shortly. He'll bring some bread, some breadsticks, some crackers, some olives, little bits of feta,
Yummy.
some fresh tomatoes. Puts that all on the table. Then Hugo, he'll go over to you and he'll give you a little platter with like different selections of cheese. You can see it's like the sample bits of cheese that he normally people will have to try out all the different cheese.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. And then I watch and wait for him to walk away.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, great. Then I'm going to try and stealthily, apart from one, stealthily put the cheese in my bag. And then I want to try and just put one in my pocket to give to Charlie without him coming out of the pocket.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. Sorry, I have to write this down. What did 4? Who had the rabbit and baked pumpkin? Is that Cael?
Yeah.
I'm having it on.
I don't know how that's going to help you, but
The cheese.
that's nice. And
Seems like something
then
different, so I was going for it.
yep. And then who had the pork loin?
Me.
Yeah,
Gravy.
pork loin and gravy. Okay. And then finally we had the chicken and potatoes, which is cool.
Gold.
Yes, it is. No, I'm not doing the gold. I'm doing the finding the buffs.
The buffs?
Yeah, you know it.
Yippee.
So after you guys enjoy a starter, and when you guys enjoy a starter, you'll get +2 to max HP here. Sorry, not +2 to max, +2 temp HP. just for enjoying the setup that goes on.
Does Charlie like the cheese? I open the pocket
I'll
to look inside.
I'll get to Charlie in 2 seconds. As the wine sort of sinks in, it's a really lovely flavour. You'll note, looking over, that there is only one other table sat right now anywhere near you. Like, there's quite a lot of tables in Courtney's. There are some sort of rich nobles who are over there having lunch. They've sat you very far away from them. But they sat a couple near you that you don't recognise. And upon seeing you, you'll notice they sort of lean closer and start speaking a little more furtively to each other. As you sneak some food into your bag for Charlie, he is very, very grateful and will squeak at you.
Wonderful.
Cool. And then it's not really all that long before they bring out the food. And it is an absolute feast. So with all of your meals, you'll get sort of a little plate of roasted vegetables. If your meal didn't come with potatoes, you'll get a side of baked potatoes. And I will tell you that whoever ordered the cheap shit, rabbit and baked pumpkin, will get a +1 to perception checks until the end of your long rest. The boar and the chicken, so that's Mad and Elora, both grant +10 to max HP.
Whoa.
On top of the +4?
Which no, it would replace it. Food buffs replace the previous buff. So Jamal, if you wanted to keep your +4 to max HP and leave your perception alone, you can do that. Hugo, you would gain a +2 to con for your braised pork loin. Iona's got advantage on +2 to con until the end of a long rest. Iona will be delighted with her advantage on concentration saving throws as a level 2 monk. And Mikyala, the Lobster Thermidor, +4 to all saving throws.
Yippee! This lobster is divine.
This is a lovely preview of how good the food would be if you had a combat, but don't bother adding it to your sheet because it is not going to be useful today.
Is that lobster
using my
a
coupon.
paladin?
Is the lobster a paladin? Wow, man, at least you got yourself a D6. You guys need to start spending some of these cards. But yeah, you notice this one couple. One is an elf and one is a human, sort of reaching in and speaking very quietly to each other. The elf is female, the human is male. But yeah, Iona will sort of look over at you all and... So, are you guys going to be like a proper adventuring group?
Sorry, James, really quickly. How many pieces of cheese was on the board?
9.
9. Okay, and I already gave him one, so I've got 8. Cool, thank you.
Yeah. Roll me a D10, Josh.
Oh, okay. D10. A 3.
Cool, yeah. That's all. I'll ask you to do that each time you give him cheese.
Okay.
Still cheese.
No, each time you give him one of the cheeses.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, cool. So Iona was to look around and like, you're nobles, right? Can you still be an adventuring group?
I don't see any reason why not.
We already are. We saved Tommel.
That's true. And you saved a rat, right?
In a manner of speaking.
Racing rat, yes.
Yeah. Lady Petronel's
It was
been
a
very
cheater.
vocal about your...
It was a cheater.
A cheater?
He couldn't help
Yes.
that. It's the owner's fault.
Lady Petronel's a cheater.
Oh,
There we
right.
go.
Okay. I was going to say, there's a big difference between a cheater and a rat. She's very confused.
Wait,
Is there-
We
Iona.
said a rat was bigger than a cheetah when we saw it.
Yeah, I'll say. What? Why are you not adventuring if you're so good at fighting? I saw that. I saw you whoop Ragnar's ass earlier.
Hey.
Truth be
Sorry.
Yeah.
told, where I was brought up, they told us not to really, not meant to use our skills for anything other than defense of the innocent, etc.
Where'd you grow up?
The Yellow Rose Monastery?
Sometimes being an adventurer means defense of the
Yaldor,
innocent. I mean,
sorry. Monastery. The Yellow Rose Monastery is in Forgotten Realms. The Yaldor Monastery. I was taken there as a kid. Was there till I was 16. I might adventure one day, but I'm Studying a bit first.
Studying. Oh, I like.
They taught us lots of things at the monastery, like, you know, reading and arithmetic and all that stuff. But, not much about the world as a whole. It's a very secluded lifestyle.
Well, there's plenty of good libraries around, so you could always take some time to read up on.
You mean the library up at the keep?
worlds. Yeah, I'm pretty
Cael,
sure.
they don't let commoners use that.
Pretty sure we got some around here, around this.
You have a library in Drathnor Keep, but they don't let commoners use it.
If you want a book,
Right.
just let me know.
Yeah, we can
Penny?
get some.
You could be a visitor.
Can you? If you ever in the library, could you get me a book of the noble houses of Halgania?
Sure. I doubt anyone will notice that's missing.
Does Iona have family in Drathnor Keep?
No, she just works
No?
here, right?
No. She
just
came here
knows
from the Elder Monastery when she was 16, and she applied to work for Mikyala. She'll say, Mikyala's sort of a father.
Wait,
to
how
me, I
old are you
guess."
now?
22.
Oh, okay. She'd be here.
She looks young. She's a half elf.
Copy.
She looks very young. She also looks
She
suspiciously
also
real.
looks fucking.
Suspiciously
She
real.
also looks really
and spooks.
surprised.
She looks shell shocked.
That's a fake look.
It's one of the few
everyone
arts I
thinks she's
really
weak.
can't settle on.
Get
I've
down.
tried.
She
No,
could
no,
fit-
I just can't decide. I've looked at like 20 different arts. Sorry, Matt, you were saying?
I was saying, her looks are deceiving. She makes you think she's weak, and then she stuns you with her punch.
I don't know what's
She
stunning.
looks pretty good.
That's yeah. Thanks.
Okay. Riz.
Sorcerer indeed.
I'm now rizzing up ChatGPT's art generation.
I mean, pretty good with a fist at least. Pretty good
Yeah,
at knocking
yeah.
the fuck out of Ragnar, yeah.
Well, if that's what you're into.
Wow.
Goodness.
Cael, we're having dinner.
Speaking of dinner, all of you will have eaten here before. With your parents or at some point for a special occasion or something. But if Olive, would you let people try your lobster thermidor, or are you keeping it all to yourself?
Yeah, you guys can have a bite.
Yeah, none of you have ever had anything like that rich. It's really like it's better than any of the feast food you have.
Divine.
It is. I mean, it's +4 saving throw good.
That's too rich for my blood.
Yeah, it's 200 when it's not the special, so it is very expensive. But yeah, as you guys, this music is so annoying.
I make my parents take me here for my birthday every year.
Mm-hmm. That does not
It's the
surprise me.
least they could do.
Yeah, I will take the time
Very
to reaffirm my offer to Iona if she wants to get a book to learn more about the world.
Well,
I'm
she's
more than happy
asked
to
the
help.
next time you guys go. She wants a book on the noble houses of Halgania. And,
Oh yeah, but I mean, any book she wants, I'm more than happy to get it. You just give me a list, and I'll one by one.
Really?
I'll get them.
okay.
goodness.
I mean, that'll be amazing. I'm always reading a few things. I just, I want to learn more about the world before I try and explore it or anything.
The noble houses, though? Why do you care about that?
Because everyone knows it, and it's so embarrassing when I don't. People come to the tavern and you say
Yeah,
that. but,
Ragnar
like,
doesn't.
yeah, but when that bitch, what's her name, Elizabeth, is it?
Elizabeth?
Elizabeth, yeah, when that bitch turns up and is rude, you know who her mum is, you know who her dad is. I don't know any of them.
Yeah.
You know, it's embarrassing, especially working for Cael. Like, clients will come in, they expect you to know who they are. Like,
Hey. It's not embarrassing. You don't have to stoop to their level.
thanks, Ragnar.
Yeah, if anything, humble them a bit. It's funny if no one knows who they are. They think they're such hot shit.
Yeah, but then they give Cael shit for it, you know? And he doesn't deserve
Although
that.
Wow.
one of them is kind of cool.
Is he gonna say
Fuck his
fucking
name.
Olvor, the guy who fed him?
Yes. Oldor.
Oh, Malabar. Uldor. Malabar, I think it is, right?
Yeah, I was trying to scroll to it. Yes, Oldor. I like Oldor.
Right. Yeah. He's definitely
the
not good at
worst.
everything. He is definitely the worst. He literally dangled. He's your friend.
He
He dangled
dangled me.
her upside down last session.
Sure, she needed better vision across the room.
Upside down, so she could see people's feet.
Ugh.
Oh, mate.
As you guys are enjoying your meal, The waiter will come over and say, is one of you a Miss Honeydew?
Maybe. What would they need? What would she be needed for?
Just to tell you very quietly, ma'am, your mother has said that she won't cover the bill for you. He gestures over. Your mother and father are literally sat the other side of the restaurant having a meal.
Oh my god!
And they have said they're not paying for your dinner.
I have a coupon. Tell them that.
They've just seen you eating in lobster thermidor.
I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, you see they're having a quiet little romantic meal together.
Can I switch seats with someone so that I'm not visible to that side?
Me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
You just move around and suddenly you're like Ragnar's between you and them.
Ragnar's blocking the whole other side of the
I
restaurant.
smile at them and wave big.
Yeah, the waiter nods at you and goes, "Subtle, my lady."
Thank you.
Olivia, look who it is.
Oh god. Just pretend they're not there, Ragnar.
But I like them.
Oh, why?
What do you want? Your parents? They're nice.
They're so lame. Your parents are so much cooler. Or Hugo's parents, or...
I honestly looks over and your parents are pretty cool, Ragnar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, my parents are awesome.
It was like an awkward moment where she lists everybody else's parents, but my dead ones.
I trailed off because I don't think I also interact with your grandparents very much. So
And I don't think you mentioned Cael's mother either, right?
No, I did. I said Cael's mom.
Oh, okay.
She's cool.
I really thought you guys were going to go and ask her about ghosts.
Cael's mom? Really?
Yeah, she works in the temple.
I knew that, but I thought it was like, nature temple stuff.
No, it's a temple of all the gods.
Oh, okay. I thought she was too.
I think she might have a certain god she prioritizes, but yeah, just in a temple in general, like, you learn things. Sure. After the mains have been served, the waiter will come over and say, "We have a few options for dessert. We have a grape sorbet. We have honey cake. We have treacle pudding. And we have a strawberry shortbread.
Ooh.
Shortcake, sorry. I don't know what strawberry shortbread is.
What
I don't even know how that would work.
What is it? Autumn? I'll take the sorbet.
Mm-hmm.
Yummy.
I couldn't eat another bite.
Okay, nods.
Make that 2 for me.
2 what?
Okay. Ragnar will take her serving.
Alex, what did you want?
Strawberry shortcake, treacle.
She said, "What don't you want?"
Treacle sponge, treacle pudding, honey cake, or grape sorbet.
Get the sorbet.
Get the pudding.
What was the third one you listed?
Treacle pudding, honey cake, strawberry shortcake.
Strawberry shortcake. That's what I
2
wrote.
strawberry shortcakes. Okay, cool. Cael, any dessert?
Treacle pudding sounds good. It's just a shame it isn't sticky toffee, but treacle sounds just as
Hugo thinking the same?
No, could I have a coffee?
Of course.
Wow. Okay.
Just an espresso, please.
Yep.
It's what people usually have after dinner, right?
Yeah. If you have a coffee after dinner, bear in mind, coffee is expensive in this place. Not not super expensive. Just like it's not a cheap and easy accessible thing. But
yourself.
Coffees will grant you advantage on your next initiative roll, and they do stack with food.
Okay, Mr. Mature. Who do you
But
think you are, my dad?
if Olive won't pay for her meal, will they pay for my coffee?
Yeah, I'll treat you.
He's just gonna go to his parents and be like, "Will you pay for my coffee?" Just my coffee. And Alex is having nothing. Iona will order the strawberry shortcake. Ragnar, you wanted 2 strawberry shortcakes, is that right?
Yeah, but just make it 1 because I don't want to pay for 2.
Okay. Mikyala, is that your fan? Can you tilt it just slightly away?
Oh, so you can hear it?
Beautiful. Yeah, we were in a hurricane temporarily.
Sorry, it started burning up.
It was like... cool. With that, the bill will come to a total of
Uh-oh. Might have to dine
No,
and
I
dash,
don't like
guys.
I don't like that it keeps counting.
Guys, I'm feeling sick. Throw that guy's food.
Uh-oh.
We're returning this.
My food was 7.
112 gold and 4 silver.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Iona will pay for 20, bringing the bill down to 92. And your voucher will cover the rabbit and stew, which is 4 silver. No, I'm kidding. Technically, that is what it should cover because it did say 1 free meal. But no, it will. He will take 30 gold off the price, so it's 62 gold and 4 silver in total.
Nice.
Wow, this is a classy
This right, I'm
establishment.
never getting my sword.
Are we taking that out the group, Loot?
I'll do the 4
Yes.
silver out of mine.
Okay, 62 out the
Take the
group,
rest out of
4
the-
silver out the thingy. I'm closing this, so don't ask me what your buffs were. I don't know.
It's okay. We're going to bed.
Well, they don't travel to the next day anyway. So.
Exactly, yeah. But it is only 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh wow, I thought it was nighttime.
No, this was lunch.
Yeah, me
Courtney's
too.
cuisine, Courtney's cuisiniere art is always nighttime.
Okay,
So
well, I need a nap now. After that dinner.
When we come outside, is there anyone sat on this table?
No, nobody sat outside today. It's quite a brisk thing.
Is there really a plant in a vase on the table?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, great. Then I would like to use my staff.
All 3 charges of it, of course.
All 3. Well, I didn't make the rules of how many charges take what spell. That was up to you. You could have made it a free charge.
You're going to use all the charges of your stuff to have a chat with a poor dead rose.
That's
A reminder.
What else would I use it for?
To speak with a plant that's alive.
This plant over
It's
here.
dead?
Yeah.
In the
Like I
shrub.
can't. Yeah,
Once-
but like.
Once they're picked, I did tell you this before. Once they're picked, you can't speak to them. Otherwise, you'll be speaking to you're speaking to flowers that fucking people are wearing in their hair. I can't be having
Yeah.
it. I
They can
cannot
tell
be
me all
having
their
it.
secrets.
No, you will need to speak to something that is
Loose
currently
tomatoes.
planted in some way or other.
Oh man.
What? Is this a little shrub right here behind the sign?
That is.
There you go.
That is a large
There you
pot
go.
plant.
There you have it.
Have at it.
Look, Hugo, just a little to the left.
Yeah, then I will use my staff and the little leaves start like glowing slightly as I cast speak with plants.
Okay.
Hello,
Hi.
Mr. Shrub.
Hi. And it sounds a little bit like a chorus of voices.
Oh, how cute.
I know people don't really talk to you very often. How's your day going? Are you treated nicely?
Sounds nice today.
Yeah. Do you have enough water?
We're not thirsty.
Okay. So what do you do? Like, with your spare time?
Most of our focus goes on growing.
Do you enjoy it?
What do you mean?
Do you like being here?
We like the growing and the sun.
Huh. And what do you hope to grow into?
Yeah. More up.
More
Do you
up.
want to get taller?
Me too.
How tall do you want to get?
If we could reach above the building so that there's never any shade, that'd be great.
Wow, that would be amazing.
It would be impossible.
I think
but,
you could. I think you could do it.
well, we keep trying every day. That's what it's about, right? Mama said,
Yeah,
give your best.
Beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta try again.
We try every day. All day.
That is so good.
Do you want to be taller?
Sometimes I felt like that, being a small race, it's not always, sometimes you are quite literally looked down on. But I've learned to accept it.
Struggle to reach the sunshine sometimes?
Yeah, but I just move out of the darkness and into the light.
That must be a nice feeling.
Wow. Don't flex on them.
We moved once, about 50 suns ago. We used to be the other side.
Oh, is it better on this side?
Yeah, I think so. The sun comes earlier in the day and leaves earlier.
That's good.
I don't know what you're expecting from me, Josh, but this is a lot of conversation for one fucking shrub.
Ask them if they've seen any bees lately.
Have you seen any bees lately?
It's been a while. Lots of suns,
Have you seen any butterflies?
Oh, definitely not. We're in autumn, right?
I don't think so. I don't think we are. Aren't we in spring?
What?
No, we're
We just
definitely
had the
not.
harvest tide thing.
Oh, yeah. We did just have harvest tide, you're right.
Yeah.
I'll put up 2 days after
like
harvest tide. Oh, no,
Sting.
it's cool, I need to find the actual date.
There we go. Yep,
Yeah,
Well,
what are you looking at?
No butterflies recently.
the date and time.
No.
You have a calendar? Where's your calendar?
Pull out my calendar. There it is.
No,
It literally says date and time. Oh my god.
if you get really, really tall, where you're no longer in anyone's shade, then what do you want to do?
That's enough for one.
Don't dream too big.
Wow, you're a really humble shrub.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
It's
I don't know what that
that's
is.
really
Is it
That's
like a
really-
humble bee?
no. It's not like a humble bee. Oh, maybe bees could be humble. It means that you're really grounded and
I'll say.
We're always grounded.
Mm,
I can't move like you do.
well, maybe one day you will.
ooh.
Maybe.
You should travel the world.
You should awaken this
I
shrub
don't think so.
later.
You should threaten the shrub with the blight spell.
Good luck for level 9.
Well, I'm gonna go now.
Have a nice
But
day.
thank you for talking to me. You were the first plant I've ever spoken to.
Oh, really?
You're the first small race I've ever spoken to.
Oh,
Wow.
well, thank you. It's been a pleasure and an honor.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I just want you guys to know that Josh spent 500 gold pieces on that conversation.
Hey, I had stellar conversation. You were giving me nothing.
I'm a shrub!
These people come and go every day.
You didn't ask him what he'd seen, you asked him what he wanted to be.
You did ask more of his aspirations.
I asked him what
What do
he
you want to
does.
be? What do you
Is
want?
he-
What do
is
you
he
see yourself
well
in 5
taken
years?
care of?
Across the road.
You were giving him a job interview.
I asked him if he was taken care of, if he liked
I ain't
being
criticizing,
there.
I'm just saying that cost you 500 gold pieces and it's beautiful. Yeah.
Have 500 gold.
So it's 2:30 in the afternoon. What's the plan? You guys do anything special for this afternoon?
No.
Oh.
We could race, like horse racing, with your new horses.
I thought you meant on the street. I started
Want to go
running.
out for a pleasure ride?
Yeah,
You
we
could
could do
race,
that.
but you watch because you didn't buy a horse.
I
Okay.
won't need to watch. Although from what I feel, I think you might be the one watching.
You did
No,
buy Biscuit
that's-
though in the end, right?
But he doesn't want to ride it.
But not
That's
to ride.
cheating, though.
Yeah?
Using your
Horse-
own magical stuff while we all ride horses? No, that's illegal.
How is? I think.
Wow.
I think
Well, I guess
you
the
shouldn't.
law is clear.
You shouldn't even get a head start for a comment like that.
Excuse you.
I was willing to give you it.
Exactly. If you think we need a head start, that means you're doing something unfair.
No, I don't
anyway.
think you do. I think you do.
Who are you
Me
pointing
do. He doesn't. He's confused. And he looks down and then behind him.
at? Let's race.
Yeah, okay.
Ragnar starts running.
Yeah,
I
okay.
start running
to
too.
the stables?
Yeah.
Yes.
A race to the stables.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
race.
So you guys jog around to the stables, where you will see A young girl taking care of Ashen at the moment, giving him a brush, and she looks over and, oh, you came by this morning, right? And did you buy Ashen?
Were you spying on me?
No, I work here. I was getting his saddle ready.
Yes.
You want to take him out?
Yeah.
He likes turnips.
Ooh.
Do you have any turnips?
Yeah, we have some at the back. I'll get you one.
I go to the back to find the turnips.
Well, she'll bring you the turnip and she'll say, I don't like his name, though. I think he should have a better name.
Then Ashen?
Yeah.
What do you think you should name it?
I don't know.
You
Just
could ask him.
something better.
I have no idea. What
How
about
about
Biscuit?
Ashley?
No, Biscuit's over there. What's your point?
What about Cloudberry?
No, Cloudberry's taken.
I can see where this
These
is
are all
going.
These are all the names I can think of.
Why don't we ask them what they want to be called?
Yeah.
Because horses don't speak, silly.
Oh,
No,
you just
silly.
wait.
Just you wait.
Everyone can speak if
How long
you
do I have
know
to wait?
how.
10 minutes?
Now you just spell slow.
Wait, what's your name?
Little girl.
My name's Clara.
Clara? What if I named the horse Clara the second?
I don't think you should call Ashen Clara. Ashen's a boy.
Oh wait, I have a better name.
Is it George?
I'm naming my horse George.
Oh no.
Please, Hugo, go talk to him.
See what he wants.
Okay, yeah, I'll use a spell slot because we're not like in combat.
Ask him
so
about
I'll use a
George.
spell slot.
How long does Speak with Animals last? 10 minutes?
I believe so. Yes.
Can you ask all of our horses if they like their names? especially Cael's.
Okay,
Mostly
yeah.
Cael.
Let's go in order.
Think about Bertle winning?
Yeah. Oh goodness.
Sorry, Josh, who are you going to first?
I'm gonna go in order, so whoever's closest, and then I'll just do one
Okay,
by
I'm
one.
going to start with Ashen.
Yep. Hello, Ashen.
You again. Hello. Pleasant. Nice to see you. You have more apples?
Yes. Here you go. And I.
Hugo, where are you getting all these apples? I want to know. Like, you can't just freaking out of nowhere. Like, honestly, I do struggle with the fact that the biggest cheater in D&D that I know is Josh. Like, literally, my man pulls meatball subs out in the middle of fucking ice caves.
No one says what the rations could be, so like.
You don't even have any rations.
It's
I know
rations
in
of
that
apples.
instance, you're talking about a meatball sub.
Oh, sure, right, okay.
I think every
But
single
right
time you go
now-
to the stables,
Can I suggest to you that you go to the lovely Clayleaf's Provisions? She has 1 copper per apple.
Sure.
Well, there you have
I'll
it.
grab,
Well, I
apple.
have turnips.
Well, look, there you go. You can go to Clayleaf's Provisions right there. Isn't that nice? Wonderful. Do you want to meet the storekeeper? I know you do.
Let me see.
No, thank you.
Yeah, here she
I
is.
do.
This is Marta Clayleaf. Wonderful. Love that. She'll sell you
wow.
apples. 1 copper each. How many do you want, Hugo? 50?
Yeah.
She looks no nonsense.
How much for how many?
They're a
can
copper
I get?
each.
Okay. Can I get a
You
bulk
get
order?
100.
Sure.
Yeah.
How many do you want?
Great. 20.
Okay, that's 2 silver pieces.
Okay, and how many silver and a gold?
10. So you can give yourself 8 silver, remove a gold, and take 20 apples with you. Like,
Yeah.
spend one every time a horse gets hungry.
I will. I do that at the very least.
I don't make people count
Okay.
arrows, but I'm sure as hell gonna start making them count apples.
I have stuff
I give them an apple. I give them an apple. I give them an apple. It's like, it's infuriating.
Apples aren't a thing. Okay.
Aren't the thing.
assume there was just a tree
Josh,
nearby.
if you type fruit.
Ooh, fruit test.
Yeah, there's fresh fruit, ingredient fresh fruit.
Yep. And.
If we're doing a little bit of shopping, I apparently need to buy ringmail armor because I've just realized that I'm not strong enough for my armor.
Which armor are you not
What is
strong
that?
enough for?
Gee.
Chainmail.
Chainmail, bear with me a second.
Is chainmail better than ringmail?
Spend
Yeah.
600 gold and have gauntlets of ogre strength.
Ooh, yeah, get that. I just got that.
We don't have 600 gold.
Or 1100 for a
shoot.
belt of giant strength scaling. Alternatively, bear with me a second.
Can Clover attune to items?
No.
Someone get him
Ooh.
a circlet.
How much could Alex get for selling the current armor? So then there'd be more gold for her to buy better armor.
Bear with me a second. What the fuck is the armor store called? There we go, found it. Ring mail.
30 gold.
It's 30, but... Oh. Did that make it more expensive than I thought? Oh.
Feel free to discount it.
No, it's not those prices that are wrong. It's the chain shirt that's wrong, that's fine. Not a big deal. No, I was thinking, is it Mithril that lets you ignore the strength wreck? But it's super expensive.
Elven? Oh yeah, Mithril.
Mithril, yeah.
Wait, Elven.
I think it does.
Elven, I think, lets you ignore the proficiency. Mithril, I think, lets you ignore the strength requirements. Yeah, I mean, what do you have? Chainmail?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can store your chainmail there and take ringmail, and then when you've got the strength, you can swap it back.
So I mean, I could just get some gold now, or just.
Well, you'll get 35 gold for the chainmail, and the ringmail will cost you 30. So you can just have 5 gold and wear the ringmail, or you can just use them temporarily.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, cool, fantastic.
Nice.
I mean, not nice. Like you started with armor you can't wear.
Yeah, I don't know.
Good job, Bozo.
I mean, I could wear it. I was just slow, and I didn't even realize.
Anyway, Josh, you were chatting to a horse that you gave an apple that you bought earlier from Marla Clayleaf.
Take it off.
Which fucking horse are we talking to? Ashen, yeah, that's the one.
Ashen, yes. So, my friend Ragnar over there, your new owner,
He bought me?
He did.
We will be mighty.
That's what I said.
Why does he not speak?
He doesn't know how.
True. You can't speak horse.
Right.
Yeah, it's okay. Anyways.
But he speaks to you, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he doesn't know how to speak.
A reminder that all of your horses can
they do
understand common, they just can't
sorry.
speak common.
Yeah, so you know how you understand our language but you can't speak it? He can't do either with yours.
Okay. Maybe he will learn some words one day.
You could train him.
Maybe. We will be strong together, we will learn together.
So he just wanted to know if you liked your name or if you wanted another name.
Another name? I only have one name.
Yeah, but he wanted to know if you wanted to name yourself.
But I was born with my name. I can't change
Did
it.
Clara lie to us?
She just said she wants a different name for the horse. This was all her
How would she
opinion.
know she doesn't like the horse? She can't speak.
Did you not start with a name? The humans have a name for me, but that is not my name.
What is your name?
Emberheart.
Wow, that's amazing.
This guy is cool.
I think Ragnar's gonna start calling you Emberheart.
Ragnar's patiently waiting for you to come back so we can line
We'll tell you that that handout is going to say Ashen for the rest of time. Because those things it took me about 55 generations to make, and they've still got mistakes on them. But yes, you will find out that he is called Emberheart, and he will accept no other name.
Wonderful. I'll then move on to the next horse. Over.
That'll be Bridal Winnie.
Yep. I will say hello, Bridal Winnie.
Hello.
Well, I have an apple for you.
I don't like apples.
Wow.
Do you like cheese?
Oh,
I like hay. You got hay?
Hay is for horses.
I look around. Is there any hay?
Loads.
Oh, yeah,
There's
I'll
loads of
grab
hay,
that.
James.
Yeah. Here you go.
Thank you.
He doesn't hay. So I was just wondering, all horses are born with names. I think we all know that.
Yeah.
I've had many names.
Obviously.
Different owners have given me different names over time.
Well, what name would you like to be called?
Me choose a name?
Yeah.
It's a lot of things to think about. They call me Bridal Winnie now.
Uh-huh.
I don't need to choose a name. Do I have to choose a name? I don't want to choose a name.
You don't have to. I just wanted to, give you the option.
You can choose a name. Or maybe somebody else can choose a name. Anyone who wants to... I'll take any name.
Okay, no problem. I will let your owner know.
Oh, who's my owner? I got a new owner.
Yeah.
Can I meet them? When do I get to meet them? Why aren't they talking to me? That's it, you talk. I don't know what to do. He moves back a little bit in his stool.
So, okay, breathe. Yes. Yes. So, you know how you can understand common?
Uh-huh.
Well, everyone else.
Is that what you're calling it?
But you can't. But you. Sorry. You know how you can understand what regular people say, but you can't speak it. Well, everyone else.
Why would I want to speak to people?
Well, to ask for hay, you could ask for hay.
I've got hay.
And now you've got hay.
Somebody's gonna take it away?
Well, anyways, people can't understand horses.
Where's my hay going? Who's my owner? Are you going to introduce me to them?
You've already met them, actually.
Oh.
They're there. And I point to
he
their
wrote me
owner.
yesterday. That's good. He's really light.
Oh, is that Cael? Yeah, his name's Cael.
Oh. I don't like Cael.
Wow.
I like hay.
It's okay. He doesn't want to be eaten.
Oh, no. He's okay. I like him.
Yeah, him.
Right,
His
but they
name's
fed me...
Cael.
Oh. Why would they call him that? That's a terrible name. That's worse than Bridal Winnie.
Damn.
Because the horse is thinking of because they do feed horses Cael, right? Actually, Cael, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'll let him know that.
Call him hay.
Yeah, he can pick the name for you.
Yeah, he sort of tries to look past you to look at Cael.
Yep.
Well, you're so small. Should be easy.
Yeah.
I'll shout over, Cael.
What's up, Hugo?
Sorry, what did you just say, Jamal?
He said, "What's up, Hugo?"
Oh!
What did you hear?
I'm
afraid.
on stream.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. James.
Okay, cool. I'm glad it was something else. Carry on. Stop, Hugo.
Oh no.
Holy hell, I never thought I'd ever hear Jamal say that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when you turn around, Cael, you see Bridal Winnie looking at you, I guess.
Cael,
Breathing
do
really
something,
heavily.
please. I'm dying over here.
James, that's you.
What?
Is Bridal Winnie going to say Cael's looking over now?
Yeah, no, he was hoping Cael would approach.
So long.
Oh, then I'll
so
say,
long over there.
Cael, come here.
Something wrong here? What's going on?
Bridal Winnie here says that you can name them.
Okay. I have to give that a little bit.
The horse sort of leans over the stool and sniffs at you.
Do it quick.
Does a sort of a little side to side. Yeah. And we'll look to Hugo and I like this. Where's my hay going?
It's going with you.
Oh, good. Where am I going?
I don't know.
You should do. We're going for a pleasure ride. Why didn't you tell me that?
Because I'm not told any of my
We're
other
freaking
horses.
this
So
horse
why would
out.
I start now?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Bye, small guy.
Okay, Cael, you can go now, I guess.
I assume that Cael will sort of start bringing the horse out of its stall. You guys are going for a ride, right?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
already
Then if
with my
Ragnar's already
horse.
come over, then I'll
Ragnar
tell him that.
has not come over. He's waiting.
Oh.
You've been waiting to be summoned?
Yeah. He's having a 30-minute conversation with horses.
Can't be more than 10 minutes.
Okay, then I will call Ragnar over. His name is Emberheart.
Emberheart. He's gonna look at him and go, I'm gonna call you MB. Do you like that?
Does he respond?
He looks to you, Hugo, and Emberheart, not MB.
No, Emberheart, not MB. He hates that.
She's gonna look at the horse again. Emberheart, the mighty.
Okay, now we're talking.
He reaches in and sort of pushes his forehead against your chest. And, we will be strong.
He said you will be strong.
Like
together.
And I've ridden the suns into the sunset.
Cool, I'll go to the next one after...
That is Starling?
Yep. Whose horse?
Alex's horse.
Alex's, cool. Hi, Starling.
Hello.
Would you like an apple?
Yes, that would be fine.
Here you go. I was just wondering, my friend Alex over here, she's your new owner, by the way.
Good. She rode well yesterday.
So, I was just wondering if you wanted a different name.
Why would I want that?
Wow.
Well,
why were you wondering?
Well, because you've been named by someone else for all your life. Maybe it's a chance to...
Do you name yourself?
It would be nice.
I don't think it would.
To have the option. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to.
Almost looks at you expectantly.
Alex, the Starling's fine.
Good. That's good.
Great. I will awkwardly move over to the next one.
I'm just going to start brushing Starling again, just going, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she sort of very, very sort of gently sort of nuzzles into you. Seems quite pleased with you. Hugo, you going over to Cloudberry?
Yeah, they're next.
Cloudberry looks at you and, hey, Hugo!
Hi, Cloudberry. I was just wondering, since...
Why don't bears wear socks?
Very fair question.
Because they got bare feet!
Oh, I was just gonna guess. You didn't let me guess.
You're not meant to guess. It's a joke. You're meant to listen to the punchline.
But why'd you ask the question?
I told you a joke.
Well, anyways, we all know my friend Olivia over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm over here playing my flute for Cloudberry. This flute you hear in the background is me.
Wow.
Cloudberry moves her head side to side.
Yeah, so she's your new owner now.
Yay!
Yeah,
that's great.
And
you're gonna be writing Biscuit?
Maybe sometimes, but no, not really.
Yay! Okay.
Wow.
Me and Biscuit are pals.
Well, he'll be coming with us.
Great.
But I was just wondering if you liked the name that you'd been given. I don't know if you'd like to choose another.
I got the best name. I got Cloudberry.
Yeah. It is a great name.
Yeah, two great things combined as one. Yeah,
literally.
I am the great things.
Okay, that's no problem. Would you like an apple?
Sure.
Okay, wonderful. I will give them an apple.
Yep.
Cool. And then, last but not least, I will go over to Biscuit. Hi,
Biscuit.
Hi, Hugo.
What's wrong?
Aw.
I heard you say to Cloudberry that you won't really be riding me. But everybody else is going to be... But you're going to be my owner anyway, right?
Can I tell you a secret?
Uh-huh.
Well, first of all, yes, I will still own you. Although I won't ever speak of it like that. Because I think we're friends.
Yeah, we're friends.
But, actually, we're going to be riding side by side. We're going to be running side by side.
Your legs are really short.
I have some like a little trick up my sleeve actually. I'm gonna be just like you.
Do people run faster with sleeves?
I don't know. I could ask. Anyways, would you like an apple?
Yeah.
I will give an apple, and then, so I was just wondering, since you've been given the name Biscuit, would you like to name yourself or keep the name you've been given?
You want me to name me?
Well, it's an option. You don't have to. Not a lot of the other horses did.
Biscuit is good. You like biscuits, right? Everyone likes biscuits. I'm a biscuit.
Yeah, I do. I think custard creams are my favorite.
I don't know what that is.
It's okay. The other Americans here don't know what that is either.
Yep.
Right. Okay. Are we going riding?
Well, anyways, yeah. Well, we're going racing.
Oh,
But yes, we're going.
I'm not very
riding.
fast.
It's okay.
I'm very slowly.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who comes first, as long as Ragnar comes last.
Clara reads me a book sometimes about how a tortoise ran faster than a rabbit. It's really stupid.
It's I think the moral's a little weird, but it's it's a nice thought. Not to rush into things.
I never rush into anything.
Oh, that's good. But as long as it doesn't make you, that you don't act in the situation that you need to.
I do get analysis paralysis sometimes.
Yeah, that's fair. But sometimes analysis is analysi.
Analyses.
Yeah, sometimes they can be just fallacies.
Right. We're going riding.
Okay,
Let's go riding.
let's
Okay. Yeah. As the group of you are sort of saddling up and getting ready to head out for your pleasure ride, that dude whose name I've forgotten, Goran? Is that right? Yeah, Goran. We'll say, oh, you're getting some practice in tomorrow before the hunt?
The hunt?
That's right. You're getting some practice in before the hunt tomorrow?
No, there's a hunt?
Yeah, you're all going
What's
on
the
it, aren't you?
Oh no.
Who? Do we go on hunts? No, right?
You're not usually invited.
I didn't think so. No.
How?
Don't you know who we are? Everyone hates us.
I don't
We're from the
think,
second floor.
I don't think that's true. We were told to
Hey,
saddle horses for you
I don't
guys
hate
for
you.
tomorrow.
No, I mean everyone besides us hates
You're-
us.
You're Olivia Honeydew, right?
Yes.
We were told to
What did
saddle
you
horses
hear?
for all 5 of you for tomorrow.
This
I've
must
got
be a
the
prank.
I've got the name list.
Wait, by who?
And he will read you the full list as Caelharin gives me the list. He's the huntmaster. So Caelharin. He's Willem's father.
Who else is on this list?
All of the young nobles and quite a few of the older
Oh
nobles.
God.
This will be one of your first noble hunts.
Yeah.
Do we
Why
have
didn't anyone
to-
tell us this was happening? They sabotaged us. They didn't want us to know, so we.
You've
looked
all got an
foolish.
invite waiting for you at your house.
It's just not been
I'm-
done.
You guys,
I'm still gonna
you guys
go on
are
that
at, like
rant.
7 a.m. So that's fine. He looks at you and, well, okay, well, you guys get in some good practice. But as you guys go out to go riding, we are out of time.
Aw.
You're out of touch.
Yeah, well, somebody spent 35 minutes talking to a horse.
And a frog. When you're talking to a bush.
And a plant, yes, that did happen. It was Chat of the Things Day. But yes, we will come to the timeless tradition of MVPs. I will lead with Mikyala saying, Hugo, come in. Did you just die?
I didn't think so, but maybe.
Matt.
I've really enjoyed how you roleplay my mom. I think you basically nailed it from what the idea I had in my head.
Thanks.
I liked my MVP goes to though.
What kind of sentence is that? I really liked how you roleplay my mum. Only in D&D do we say this to each other. It's
makes
fucking
perfect sense.
ridiculous.
In context, makes perfect sense.
My mum was asking me, like, so what do you do on a regular session? I'm just going to tell her, like, I played someone's mum 5 horses and a shrub.
Yeah,
Yep.
oh yeah, I was going to mention that too. I really like Josh's conversation with the bush.
Me too. I did enjoy it. I just thought it was funny that it cost him 500 gold pieces.
Which we didn't even have.
Money well spent.
So anyways, my actual MVP goes to what Josh gives the horse, and you're so fed up. He gives the horse the apple. You're so fed up. He said, "Where the fuck are you getting all these apples from?"
I
think you should give yourself an inspiration card for that you can only use for an enemy when it attacks Josh.
Wow.
Oh my God.
All kinds of new cards.
Got it. I have a D4.
I just assumed that there's apples there.
Yeah, what does it in your hands?
No, I think they're at the stable.
Yeah, they have some food stores, like back in the back of the stables, not just sitting next to the horses. They need it all. Elora, your MVP.
I have little ones. I had the Hugo come in. Did you just die? I had he bought me. We will be mighty. My main MVP to finishing a quest we started 5 years ago.
Pretty much. Yep. Yeah, you guys, I was really nice to actually see that story through. Never knew about Elora, never knew about Tommel, never came back at night. That was it. Jamal.
There are plenty of moments where I really want to give this to. I thought the fights in the training dojo were pretty funny, and especially getting beaten by Hugo. There's one moment I just have to give it to. How the fuck did you die so readily when I just said, "What's up, Hugo"?
I heard something very different.
He heard something very different.
When you listen to it back, you will realize what I heard. It was really quite bad.
I tried to change
my microphone properly or something. I guess.
I don't know. Mikyala.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
I also liked the sparring matches. That was very funny. How both me and Cael started off strong, winning the first one by some miracle, and then just it got worse from there.
Yeah. Well, one round was really enough for the two of you.
Yeah, and also seeing Iona's hidden skills, hidden depths. Learning some of her backstory.
Just you wait. Josh, your MVP.
Yeah, I was also gonna say the wrestling matches, but also just the moment. I can't remember the guy's name. The moment
Tommel.
that he was, where he was saying goodbye
To Elora.
was just very sweet.
Well, that moment netted you 50 experience points.
Hey.
You also
Level
got
up.
you also got 10 XP for returning Tommel fully alive, and 10 XP for dining in Courtney's cuisinier for the first time. For a total of a 70 XP increase. But that is what... Have I forgotten someone? I haven't, right? Okay, good.
Nope.
I always fear of that. That is where we're going to end. If you guys would like to say goodbye,
Bye.
Bye.
we shall see you soon.